back, people. Welcome back. Bless up on yourself. Bless up on yourself. Bless up on yourself, people. Bless up on yourself. Well, everybody good. Yeah, yesterday we do the show about tired out. Wicked yesterday, people. Tired out yesterday, so the show them were going. Yeah, man, today it's gonna be another good one. You don't know what going on sports prophecy. Yo, are you saying, yo, people them shot, people must say, what? JT, I say good news. I say you have to do it more time, people. So them can't really keep tabs on the thing. You see me? Hold on. What second there? Yeah, man, they must say start with the good news. Yeah, man, we are going a good news right through, man. Well, you never you never know. Maybe call of them go rogue today and you know the things set already, but we have some good news. Big up yourself, Adrian. Um, Fatal Fear. All right, we're gonna see that today, Fatal Fear. Not a good news, JT. You know, Max City look like Max City them just forward in a place and one love them. Yeah, man, just touch the like button as soon as you come in. People, so I have a lot of people message me and say, JT, we do see the like button. So the like button, you have to click the three little dots at the top if you're on your smartphone. If you're on your smartphone, click the three little dots at the top and hit the thumbs up button. That's the like button. And people, we want to get this channel up to 3,000 subscribers. Then we switch back to the wider screen. All right, people, the wider screen. When we put it back on the big screen now, I don't know if you can I get 100 and something subscribers before June 6th. Because the watch along we're gonna do, we have to do the watch along on the big screen. But the goal is to get up to 3,000 subscribers. In the top right hand corner, people, there's three little dots there. You hit the three dots and hit the thumbs up, and that's the like button. Because some people are saying they're not finding the like button. But let's get into it like this, people. We're gonna talk some football, and we're gonna talk Premier League players who could potentially play for Jamaica, and what's their status currently. I don't know. There should be some new information right now about something else, because I saw that Simon dropped something in the media group. Didn't get to check it. But today we're gonna talk Reiss Nelson, people. Reiss Nelson. We're gonna talk today, people. We're gonna talk a little bit of Reiss Nelson today, people. Warm up. Ready up. Ready up, people. Cause you know, so when I come with them thing, yeah, you know, when I come with them kind of information, yeah, these information are accurate as it gets. You see me? When it comes to, because you notice me kind of leave the Reiss Nelson thing until I was able to get the information that I needed. So, no, people, Reiss Nelson has officially, I think, started the process to play for Jamaica. I think he has accepted the invitation. Hence, Reiss Nelson has started the process to play for Jamaica. So that's very, very good news. I before I think before yesterday, man, me in them hometown, man, me not see them, man. I hide them, hide. Yes, sir. Big up yourself, Joe Grand. Yeah, man, we are drop them big information there, and people, you see me, I say it's a good day for Jamaica and it's a good day for Copa America. Because we say Copa America, we are going in them hometown. Cause I hope we see them, cause I hide them, hide. Nah, like JT, always. No, bro, no, say, that's the thing. When I come on YouTube, I keep saying that. When I come on YouTube or forward on YouTube, there needs to be an impact. We need to give the fans them something new. But I love to give them something new every time we jump on YouTube, like how the news cycle work in the bigger field. But Reiss Nelson, people, Reiss Nelson, we're gonna be getting Reiss Nelson. Don't know if we're gonna get Reiss Nelson for Copa America, but that's the hope. We're going to the good news on the situation. But however, I think there's also a little bit of, like, tussling with Reiss Nelson Like people, let me tell you, Jamaican people, oh, we crazy, right? You know that there are certain people who handles the process um, to get the players to play for Jamaica. Uh, you see me? To play for Jamaica. Um, but I think the person who is helping Reese Nelson through the process now, though, is not the person who usually get the player. And that's one of the things that it's been questioned whether or not these people know to handle this stuff. So we hope them sort out that and handle the Reese Nelson thing. If you know, I wish it was still with, or maybe with the same person that was doing the process. So Reese Nelson, that's a good look because I saw a snippet on CVM where I don't know the answer, but there was a question asked to Leon Bailey, I think by Wayne Marshall, when you're gonna see. I think there's a snippet with him on Valiant. I really want to watch the entire thing. I don't really watch those things, but I really want to. I really want to check that one out. And Bailey said um, that's what he's asking himself when him asks you, when are you going to be in the national colors again? And he's basically saying that's what he's going to ask himself. Maybe they clip that to catch us, and maybe there's a good answer after that. But with a Leon Bailey uncertain when he's going to come back to Jamaica, we're going to have to, it's really nice to have a good replacement in a Reese Nelson coming to play for Jamaica. No, Eve, Omari Hutchinson. I think the Omari Hutchinson situation is going to be a Copa America decision. For me, I need to. I think that's where if Omari Hutchinson don't take the call up there, I would just be off that for a while unless something pops up. But I think Copa America should be the big decision for Omari Hutchinson, whether or not he plans to play for the Jamaican Reggae Boyz this summer. So hope Omari Hutchinson makes the decision. No, Chelsea has also decided to keep the player. They kept the player and they put a price tag on the player of 25 million euros for Omari Hutchinson. Similar to something that Leon Bailey was sold for or bought for by Aston Villa. I know his market value is way up now. Probably more close in the 40s, close to the 50 million. That's probably where Leon Bailey is now. But Omari Hutchinson is around the same asking price that the Leverkusen kind of wanted for Leon Bailey. So that also tells you the quality of the prospect. So Omari Hutchinson is a quality prospect. Chelsea decides to keep him. Listen, it can be interesting, it can be very interesting. Omari Hutchinson's situation can change very quickly. I said this to you guys the last time. If Chelsea keeps Omari Hutchinson there, this could turn out be a little bit more tricky again for Jamaica and slow down what's going to happen. Because here why I say that, people. Let's say this new head coach see Omari Hutchinson for the player he is. A really good player, and Omari Hutchinson starts to get playing time in the first team because I think this Chelsea coach is going to play his own style of football. And let's see, sometimes your style of football as a coach, certain players who has been at the club, they don't really fit what you want to do. But then you have situation like an Emery situation at Aston Villa where he came in with his style of play and the players that was there already, he made them fit into the way he wants to play. No, Chelsea, and we saw that with a Steven Gerrard at the helm. With a Steven Gerrard at the helm, Leon Bailey wasn't getting the proper playing time. We saw that he was misused. He was getting injured. But he got over that when Emery came in. Players started to be fit, started to play well, starting to really look good in games. Love how he started to simplify the game. I think that's one of the big moves that Leon Bailey has made this summer. We this year or this season that I have to give Leon Bailey credit for. He has simplified the game because that's when he was most effective at Bayern Munich. Imagine Leon Bailey's are great. He's very good, quick feet, swift on the ball, can turn a defender, right? Leon Bailey can turn a defender. But when he does the simple things correctly in games, like make the pass, sometimes you start to see other quality in the player that we don't even see for Jamaica. I seen Leon Bailey made a pass this season, and I was like, what? Like me even did. We never know say Leon Bailey can really do that. But that's not Jamaica's fault, and that's just not um, Leon Bailey's fault. Is he got into a situation where Steve Gerrard almost got that club relegated. You know, if they weren't careful, Steve Gerrard would have got Aston Villa relegated. That's how terrible he was. He was a very terrible head coach. So I said I saw things from Leon Bailey this season that he really upped his game. Really, really, really upped his game. Like, me can't lie about that. He has really upped his game. But guess what? We also, you see, when Leon Bailey was playing at Bayern Leverkusen, and today, as we said, people, we want to touch more on the positive side and look forward with this whole setup. When Leon Bailey was at Leverkusen, the Germans, they simplify the game by doing the right things, the right things at the right time consistently. That's how the Germans play. Probably Musala and those players now are some brand new type of German players, but German players tend to not, it's not how skillful you are, how you make a German team. It's how you run off the football. Can you get up and down the pitch when Germany is attacking, and when you get the ball, can you advance play? That's how Germany pick their team. Germany is not gonna pick a guy you can shift 6, 7, 8 man and go in front of goal with the ball. That's not really what they look for. So Leon Bailey at Leverkusen, what the limited time where I got, because I started to watch Leon Bailey when I think I don't know how I found out, but they said this Jamaican youth is at Leverkusen. I didn't know Leon Bailey when he was in Jamaica. Because he's not a player that came through the schoolboy system where I could have said, okay, I watched him in Manning Cup and I watched him in our Costa Cup. No, I didn't. It's when I heard about him, and then Instagram, starting to look him up on YouTube, then start to follow him on Instagram, and I just saw other Jamaicans there like, yo, come and play for Jamaica, and I was one of them. That's in the early stage. I will say, yo, Bailey, have to come, yo, bro, right now, Bailey could have just have so many posts, or him could have just screenshot and probably laugh at me as a YouTuber and say, yo, that them idiot, I did a try beg with a player. No, I still thought we wanted Leon Bailey to play. But us wanting Leon Bailey to play doesn't mean we're not going to say if you're having a good game or you're having a bad game. It's that simple. That's how YouTube works. We're here to basically observe, give our opinion. Town Square, we there talk football. Them can't censor the Town Square system. You don't know. When big sound turn on in a community, if you zinc shop, if you Guinness, then I said good on the shelf, everything I shake up. Everything I shake up. If the Guinness, then I said good. Big up on yourself. Big up man like Soji them in the building. Big up man like real ball of them. Big up on yourself, Owen. Joe grinding at the building. Oh, boss, Joe grinding at the building. You don't know. Flavor Max them. Michael Thomas. Max City. Yo, they name the bad Max City. Me nah lie. One love them there too. Tycoon them there too. Desk Electronic. People, go over there and follow Desk Electronic. Don't know what he does. Unlimited. That sounds like a company or something. So go check out Deck Electronics. Don't know who they are, but big up yourself as well to Brain Dread. Big up on yourself. That's a part I showed. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Anyway, that says share the video, people. Share the video. Yeah, man. Yeah, so there we touched on the Leon Bailey thing. Yeah, really good season, amazing play. Another Phoenix stock now. Dujuan Whisper not there. I was people kept asking me, is Whisper in the squad? People, like early on, for me, I know that Whisper wasn't gonna be in the team. I knew that Whisper, even though I wanted Whisper to be in the team, but I think when it was just said that he got injured, or when he got injured, because I'm still trying to look for the report where he got injured. But I know he didn't play in the last PL2 game. But the games that I saw Dujuan Whisper in this season has been amazing games that he's had. Like, yo, let me just be really, really honest. I'm gonna be really honest about this and telling the people. Dujuan Whisper, when we see him at Chelsea, because what I was looking for from the player is I basically wanted to see if Dujuan Whisper can at least play 70 to 80% of what I've seen of him in schoolboy football in Jamaica. If I thought if he looks 70% of what he looked like in that season at Chelsea, U team, I think that's the level and that's gonna make the noise. And I think he has done that with the this season. I think he has done that. Still need more games. I would still like to see him play this PL2 again. I don't think he should go on loan immediately. I think he should play the PL2 again and play one full season of PL2 and just dominate. I think that's where Whisper is gonna put the stamp of approval on is if he plays PL2 because the thing is if he moves to a bigger club, then he start battling for playing time. And there might be players who are older than him, but they are just a little bit ahead of him due to experience and due to knowing how to play football. I wouldn't want Dujuan Whisper going out on a loan. To be honest, he looked very good, but I think a real entire full season under his belt next season in the PL2, it's gonna be the deal breaker. But I think he can handle it based on what I've seen. I think he's just gonna get better. And that's why they love to buy players at that age. Even though Dujuan Whisper slowed down 1 year, he missed a year of football. He missed an entire year of football due to the complications of Jamaica and moving players to England. And 18, and it took him a year. He didn't play football for a year. So imagine Dujuan Whisper this year could have been Dujuan Whisper last year. This year, Dujuan Whisper could have, but that it is what it is. The player is still getting in there. The player still looks really good in this Chelsea, U team. I think he looks really good. People, again, to hit the like button, you have to hit the 3 dots on top and click the thumbs up. So people, as we say, we're in the a portrait mode. People, are you watching on your iPhone? Or whatever. I don't know what you're watching. If you're watching on your iPhone, just click the 3 little dots and hit the thumbs up. That's the like button. So people, we're only gonna stream in here. I want to get the channel to 3,000 subscribers, people. No, we're currently at. We want to get the channel to 3,000 subscribers, but we will be doing the watch along on the larger screen. But I do want to get up to. So we need another 170 subscribers by June 6th. I don't know. That sounds like it's gonna be a task, people. We need to get, because I haven't been focusing on growth really, because I've been just putting out content and the channel has been growing, but I also looking at the statistics that the channel could grow faster as well. So there's like a lot of people who are not subscribed. But yeah, we know some of those people are never gonna subscribe because it's Jay Taylor. You know, they're gonna be like, yo, we're not subscribed. Yo, we're not like a boy, we're not subscribed. We're not subscribed. You know what I'm saying? I like some people are gonna say that. But people, we're always gonna get new people. The thing is, I don't have no problem if a lot of those people who are very toxic don't subscribe. Because if a man can hate you for your point of views on YouTube alone, that's okay. You can't do nothing about that. You can't go on man yard go tell him say don't hate you on your phone or on him TV. But guess what? We're gonna get new fans. We're gonna get people who just come here for the football. Even if the growth is slower, we're gonna get some different people from some different pool who come in with a pure mind and just a pure heart and here for talk football. Them not get in the madness like some of the other commenters them. Yeah, man. So let me hear this from. We love Bailey, but the youth probably got something going on in the mids, knowing that I can't fathom how he refused to play for his country in a tournament like Copa America. Yeah, man, I think the Copa America was a big tournament. We would have loved to have Leon Bailey, but we have to, we potentially have a Reese Nelson. I think Reese Nelson is a good player. And I if Reese Nelson is there, hey, we might listen, we might understand that, All right, here why I'm not really stressed about Leon Bailey not being there. After the World Cup campaign, Copa squad I got pick. Here why I'm not stressing Leon Bailey being there. Reese Nelson, let's say Reese Nelson come to international football and he looks like a Damari Gray. You see me I say? And he looks like a Damari Gray. Let's say, because remember, international football wasn't really working out for Leon Bailey anyways with Jamaica. And that's not trying to be negative. His statistic at his club, even the coach is saying that it's amazing. But what I'm saying, Reese Nelson now on the opposite side, Bailey is getting playing time at his club. Reese Nelson on the opposite side doesn't get playing time at his club. We're going off what we saw in the past of Reese Nelson and the player's potential. A player like Damari Gray, when he came into the Jamaican setup, he was a seasoned veteran in the Premier League. Everton had some really good seasons there. Look really brisk, really intense, moving the ball up and down the park. Be dangerous. Yes, he's a dangerous player for Everton. Whipping it into the box or dribbling into the box. Most of the time, his preferred moves dribbling into the box because Damari Gray is a player who always wants to be in goal scoring position. That's why he scores for Jamaica. Damari Gray is wired. He's not the type of player like how many players he beat. Look when he gets the ball. Always wants to move the ball quickly in and around the box to get that shot off on goal. He knows that's how you have to score. Sometimes you have players out there more concerned with how much, dribble or how they look on the ball. That's an effective dribbler. Damari Gray, look at how he dribbles. He's a really effective dribbler. So Damari Gray would be there for the Copa America. And as I said, people, the Reese Nelson process is now underway. Reese Nelson process is now underway, people, to get the player to come and play for Jamaica. So hopefully, I couldn't say that before yesterday. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to show up. Because for me, that's good news. Another player I'm watching, as I said, for the Copa America is Omari Hutchinson. Thinks Jamaica could do very well having that player with the Ravel Morrison. Don't look like he's coming back to Jamaica's the Jamaica setup. I think Reese Nelson, Omari Hutchinson is a good replacement. In the meantime, let's hear something. I think I saw Simon Preston drop something in the press group. Maybe I could give you guys some information. Can you find out the venue for the training? Okay. People, where is the venue for the training for the Reggaeboyz? It's at the National Stadium, man. It's at the stadium. Because Cataract, you don't have, that's the thing. May I tell you, so you need to have Instagram. I know you're saying you know the Instagram and them thing. That's just like stubborn, bro. If you had Instagram, you would have even know. So they're training at the National Stadium. So it's important. It's just you can look at Instagram as a mean of communication. All right, let me hear what Simon Preston has dropped. Update from Simon Preston here. Football update from Simon Preston here. Fabian Reid has replaced Corey Burke in the Reggae Boyz setup for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Dominican Republic. June 6th, Dominican Republic. June 9th, Reid's last appearance for Jamaica came against Trinidad and Tobago in March 2024. Reid, 10 caps for the Reggae Boyz, has scored 3 goals in the process. Reggae Boyz trained this morning at the National Stadium. There you have it, Cataract, at the National Stadium. I didn't even have to get that from Simon Preston. It's at the National Stadium. Concacaf has announced the post for the draw for the 2024 Caribbean Cup as well. So there you have it, people. No Corey Burke. I wonder what took place there with Corey Burke. Did the YouTube effect kick in? Is Corey Burke injured? People, let me know. Listen, even though Corey Burke scored a goal on Jamaica, and you hear me joke about certain things, I don't ever want to hear about any one of our players getting injured. So if Corey Burke is injured, I don't know. bro, get well, Corey Burke, if you're injured. But I have no problem with Corey Burke not being there though on the basis of playing football because I think Corey Burke has hit his ceiling. I'm gonna take fun and joke aside, people. I will say this show we're just gonna be plugged in and we're gonna talk it just straightforward, but we're still gonna try to keep it on a different flavor today. You see me? Corey Burke, let me need to drop the number to call in the comment section. Corey Burke, people. Corey Burke, just on the basis of seeing him representing Jamaica over and over, I just think he has hit that ceiling. And I think we have to just look past a Corey Burke. It's just not uh he's just not it these days. He's just not it. He's just not it these days, people. And he's hit his ceiling. I would have go for Romario Williams over Corey Burke right now. Give you the same work rate, but look like he has a bigger ability to score. I would even go for Romario Williams over Corey Burke. So a Reid, that's the guy. He was scoring some goals at um Arnett, I think. But here you go again. Reid is like the Corey Burke of the JPL too. You know what I mean? The man they will score a lot of goals, but he didn't reach his full potential. That was a good young player. There, Reid. But late bloomers, that's the thing. When players really start getting the call up out of the JPL, a lot of time. People, I just dropped the number in the comment section as we went over a few things. We went over the regionals. As I said, the process has kicked off for the player to get into the setup, into the national setup, people. Yeah, man, that's a good move for Jamaica. That's a really, really, really good move for Jamaica there. You see me? And we would really like to have the player this summer. We'd like to have the player this summer for Copa America. Definitely, we'd like to have the player. And we went over the Dujuan Whisper not being there. Didn't expect him to be there, as I said, Dujuan Whisper. But based on how he played, I saw him play this season. I think he should have been there. But based on local players that you're bringing in, and I think we could have used another winger like a Dujuan Whisper, to be honest. But I don't know if he's injured. But guess what? Hey, another person gets an opportunity. Kahim Dixon is gonna be there. Ronaldo Cephas only started one game for Jamaica. He's probably a player that we want to cut loose and just let's the coach need to actually give Ronaldo Cephas as much time as possible in this game on the field. See the different ways you can utilize it. Shift him around by seeing how effective he can be with his speed and what areas up front you're getting the most out of him with his speed. I think he's a player who can interchange with Mikel Antonio. I think he's a player who can interchange with Mikel Antonio up front. I would start, but it seems we're gonna start two at the back, so we might revert back to a 4-4-2 in this situation where we have the two strikers up top, which is Shamar Nicholson and Mikel Antonio. We've seen that tandem before, and it looks a bit heavy. It looks a bit rugged, but it looks like it can also get the results. Mikel Antonio, and I think why Mikel Antonio is here. Mikel Antonio, yo, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, Mikel Antonio. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say big up yourself. Big up yourself, Mikel Antonio. Big up, Mikel Antonio, big baller. Big up all that ball of them, because you know, say the game so start same way. And we know so we're going to support Jamaica no matter what. All if we on the ball of them not agree, all if we say a man no good, we still a support the side. You see me? We still a support the side. Don't matter what. We still are going to support the team. And that's on June 6th at the National Stadium. Mikel Antonio. I think Mikel Antonio being there shows a different level of commitment. I saw him, he had a statement on a podcast where he spoke about his passion to play for Jamaica and when it should have happened, and he's playing through his dad. You know what I mean? His dad, Jamaican, and they love their country. This is him being true to his word, because this is a game that Mikel Antonio could have missed. Mikel Antonio has had a long season, came back off injury, and started to play well, starting to score again, starting to assist again. But Mikel Antonio could have said, listen, guys, I'm on vacation. I'm resting my body. It's been a long season. It's important to me, Mikel Antonio being at this specific game. And when you look at the opponent, might not seem like the biggest opponent. Mikel Antonio knows that he has been underachieving at the international level. He knows he's better than what he's been giving us for Jamaica. But that's not down to Mikel Antonio's fault. It's down to Jamaica wasn't able to play a brand of football that facilitates a Mikel Antonio playing style. That's what happened now, people. Yeah, man, that's what happened. Mikel Antonio, that's what happened. Jamaica didn't play a type of football that facilitated the way Mikel Antonio make runs or the way he presses for the football. The understanding wasn't there. So that's why I think we haven't really seen the best of Mikel Antonio. We haven't really seen the best of Mikel Antonio. But I think he's here to make a statement. And that even shows you that. Remember, I think Mikel Antonio, his goal is to play now World Cup. Mikel Antonio is probably thinking, while you guys maybe just think that this is like a next game for Jamaica, Mikel Antonio probably had this on his checklist as a youth, probably thinking, yo, I want to play for Jamaica in the World Cup or England. You know what I mean? And it could have been for England, but it turns out that his love for Jamaica grew over the years by the mentoring of his parents, and he just wanted to play. So trust me, this is why Mikel Antonio is there. Mikel Antonio, to me, is showing that, yo, this game is bigger than the Copa America. I think that's the statement Mikel Antonio has made. He has shown that this game is bigger than Copa America. Big up yourself, Colin Quest. Big up yourself. Thanks for the super chat, my boss. Big up yourself, Colin Quest. Burke, let me see what Tycoon say. Here, Tycoon is saying Burke. Hold on. Let's see what Tycoon I say. All right. Mr. Burke. Okay, Richard Green don't want to release him because it was too late. England won. Okay. Yeah, me did want to watch a game between. Me did really want to watch a game because me did want to see. I think Eze was supposed to start. Wanted to see it. Reid will not help the team in no way or form. Both players are no good. But maybe Colin Quest is good for his resume. Just got a senior call up. That might be an indicator to clubs that it's time for the player to make a move. So maybe it's maybe he's gonna just he gets a cap, he gets a call up, and that maybe moves the player. So if that kicks on, because but that tells us, how limited our pool of players are. Really, if you look at it, something is off. Like something is off. But I think maybe they're trying to strike the balance now by when there is games that they think is not the biggest games, you use local based players or give as much local based player a chance. Maybe this is one of the strategies by the coach when there are games where he thinks that it's not the USA's, the Canadas. You see me, I say, when he thinks that's what it is, he probably gives these guys a game. So who knows? Antonio, Sports Profits, my phone is dead, so drop the link when you're ready. Oh, I thought I sent you the link, my brother. I think I sent you the link, in Blake. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry about that. But it's good. I wanted to get over that information anyway. Because me say, yeah, man, we jump off of the building when you're ready. Let me see. JT, what are you talking about? You never speed said Mikel Antonio bought his own ticket and come. No, bro, I just said what I said. That's what I'm saying. I just said what I said, bro. Jeremy Lee says, well, Antonio have a chance to make it right. the next two games. Yes, that's what I said. I thought that Mikel Antonio, this is very important for him. This is a very important thing for him. This is a very important thing for him. Yeah, man, it's a very important thing for him. Hold on, the people. Uh, yeah, man, we just in a chat to your cataract in a private chat. I think we just sending something in the private chat. You sent it, Antonio. Antonio to score in both games. It's time he gets back to pushing. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, man, let me read this now and let me okay, I think we Cataract here with us. Cataract here with us. So then I think we have Cataract here with us, people.
Don't do that big here, but it's game week, Jay Taylor. It's game week. So, we have to go back to the old school, back where they used to bounce foot basketball.
Yeah. Them look like some Jamaican high school basketball jerseys.
No, Punk. It's not. Just look carefully what it says. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, look like a Calabar basketball jersey. Let me read out them coming there and then we forward again. Players that are not ready for football outside of Jamaica get called up, won't help them after they get a club contract and don't have the fundamentals. Yeah, we see that all the time. Another player that I really want to give a chance, and I think I've thought about this one. I've thought about this one. Milshire Walker, big up yourself. No, yesterday me tired out, brother. Tired. Me have to just move the time on the stream and say, yo, let me just get some rest. Cause say work today this morning, 6 again. And I say, yo, me have to go stream. You have to just think about yourself for a little bit sometime on the weekend. Cause say you know it thing, Milshire. You know it thing. So yesterday was one of those days when you have to just say rest. Because when you work 5 days a week, and some every job, you have to just rest when you get a chance. That's very important as well. I know it's important to be on the move, but you can't beat rest. When you go working in the morning, bro, and you don't sleep at night, by 11 o'clock in the day, it starts to take a toll upon you. And I tell you, I may see that people might say, you're mug and anything there, bro, and just, I see people at work with big and strong. And when them not get no sleep, by 11 o'clock, them shake up them and say, I just want to go home. Because that's how it works. Let me see what this says. I'm not the coach, but I would like Brandon Covers. Yeah, we want Brandon Covers around the team a little bit more. I am still concerned about the fitness of John Bell. He is a decent defender, but he has not featured in the last two games for the Saunders. He was not even on the bench. I haven't seen him popped up in the any of the training session videos, but I think John Bell is an amazing player that I think this player can use the international platform to take his career to the next level, because what I've seen from that player against Guatemala, I think his style of play fits the international game. I saw him do things in that first half that I want to see more from Omari, Bell, and Greg Lee. He just looked more composed on the football, running down the flank. He looked like a winger to me, playing at left back, a big, strong winger, John Bell. So that's a play I'm going to be watching out for as well, to see how he looks out there. And a Ronaldo Cephas, a Kahin Dixon. People, you know that we beat the squad. Some would say the squad is a bit boring. It feels like that because we don't have the big hitters. But I still think we have youngsters in this team as well who wants to solidify their spot as a fringe player, that anytime a player is not coming or there's a drop off, it's me. I'm up next. So I think that's another thing. So Cataract, we touch over a few things. As I said, Reese Nelson, process. Omari Hutchinson stayed at Chelsea. Dujuan Whisper not getting the call up. And the snippet from Leon Bailey where he said he's not sure. He doesn't even sure when he's coming back. But as you said, today we want to keep the show on a more positive note. today, because this today should be a day where we're looking forward towards the game now. June 6th. You're gonna be one of the ones in the stadium. Huh?
3 days to go. 3 days to
Yeah,
go.
3 days to go. 3 days to go. And you're gonna be in the National Stadium with the old Chaz.
Of course. Yeah, man. God spare life, you know what I mean? Man, them. So I do guerrilla marketing. So we done call up the man them, Star Cosmos man them, one them from Clarendon. Whole team Cataract. When you see we out and stunts in 30, never less than 30, 40. Never less than that. You understand?
Cataract, can I turn your camera to the side? Turn your camera more so you're more.
To which way?
Oh, yes.
Which way?
No, it was good. You're good now, you know. It's because when you're leaning, I think you're leaning out of the frame.
Okay. I'm saying that I'm not in my usual place, as you can see.
Okay. Welcome to the coach. Saying I'm no coach. Come and see anybody coach today. But you look more ESPN style today, man. You look more ESPN like me. I have Charles Barkley on the show, people. We got Charles Barkley Charles Barkley on the show. On the show, welcome to Sport Purpose TV. We got Charles Barkley on the show today.
It's the round mound of rebound.
Yeah, man.
However, tell that story now. Yeah, man. So we'll be in the stadium. Encourage everybody to be in the stadium. You know what I mean? I'll wait. I'll wait to see. I haven't heard anything about the accreditations. Wait to see if we're the real.
Oh crap! We never do it. We never do it yet. You know? Oh my God!
Yeah, true.
Cataract, I got rotted 3 days ago. We're gonna make it up, you know, regardless. No, me I do it right now. As you tell me.
Let them tell us you do it too late. That's it.
Okay,
look from when, brother.
No worry yourself.
Sure, no, man. I bet it don't come true. And then tell us it's too late. Any excuse them look up.
No, all right. Let's see. May I do it like right now? Cataract. The link them strong, you know, bro. Yeah, the thing weak in a cataract right now.
No, yeah, let's see.
The thing that's tough, man. The thing that hurt. Oh, you say them probably are gonna do that.
Me can't tell you that. I bet you.
All right. How many days was the amount of days it's supposed to be?
Whatever it is about tell us it's coming late. That's why I make sure try and do it from 2 months ahead or a month ahead.
2 months. Holy wow.
No, it's not 2 months. I try to do it like a month ahead. That's why I was telling you like.
So these are the people with that they work with the JFF?
They are the JFF.
Okay, so it's okay. So it's possible, man.
So
I do it right now.
Whichever we were in the stadium, that would just be a very big inconvenience because it means I won't be able to go to places where I normally would go in the stadium.
Okay. And wait, Jay, anywhere that never
I don't know.
You didn't hear from Jay anywhere that bless just shy. Bless thanks for the super sticker. Theodore Whitmore is also out at Mount Pleasant. That was a very I don't think
that was from left field. That was from left field.
Yeah, that was
left from girl.
Whoa, that was weird.
I should bring the soup and the soup. The artist say, yo, it's done enough. Over. Pack up the things up. Cut.
That was very strange.
And my girl is going, yo, I thought it was a leg and tie you want. I never know it. Yo, left you. Cause you give me a breast and wing. That's rough. So let's go down the order. Bailey, I was hoping for something a bit more positive. I was hoping that, you know what I mean.
Okay, Cataract, your mic is muted. Oh, he's speaking to somebody. Sorry, people.
I'm saying that the tapper. That's like when you send a woman go to KFC and tell her say you want leg and rib, and you come in with breast and wing and you say, yo, me I left you. pack up your things and come. And she'll be like, babe, it's only, you know what I mean? Like, what did you do? What did I do?
Boy, what the man do like? Me now like Tapa took Mount Pleasant to a next level. Because before Tapa took the job, Mount Pleasant, yeah, it was a good team, but we didn't really care as much. We kind of wanted to see how Theodore Whitmore looks in the JPL, and he looked very good. But what's affecting Theodore Whitmore is he doesn't have a philosophy or a style of play in football. I think what Mount Pleasant wants to do now is maybe move forward with somebody to input. But the person who got hired, I don't even know his football pedigree. So I would have to do.
They have a side chick already, man. They have a side chick already. So everything. But I think Tapa will land on his feet. I suspect he might go to Montego Bay United. They've got a bit of money, a bit of cash to splash. And let's see if he can turn it around there.
Yeah, he should have. But
I have the 4-1-1. I think the GFF is going to see Tapa again, but in a different light.
Yeah.
I'm saying it here first. I believe that Tapa will be the Minister of Sport in the next government. What a day that would be when Mr. Ricketts goes into the minister's office to ask for subvention.
Yeah. But Theodore Whitmore, man. Theodore Whitmore.
Yeah, I expect that Theodore Whitmore will be in the ministry, either the minister or Minister of State in the Ministry of Sport in the next administration of the time come.
Okay, for the People's National Party. Yeah. Whoa.
So bro, that's going to be a minute when Mr. Ricketts and Mr. Speed pull up.
Cataract, you sound silly though. You sound silly, bro.
That sounds silly?
Yeah, you sound silly because would you want Tapa to be in the Minister of Sports or State?
Tell you what's going to happen.
What the hell?
Tell you.
That's like taking back the entire sport of Jamaica, like to the time of the Maroons. Like, bro, are you serious? This must be some trolling.
You heard it here first.
Wow, that should be scary. That's what probably we should think about if this is the party you want to go with, because there's decisions that if a decision they were gonna make so before even an election, we're like, whoa, maybe you kind of work with the evil way you know in the meantime.
Hey, I tell us right, you sit up in the parliament. Make bad and serious. That man, I tell you.
Let me pass off of that.
Think a chat in. No, man,
it has to be behind the scene reason why Tapa was fired. Mount Pleasant has to have foreign coaches coming in. Bro, I think they hired a local. And TikTok, the thing is, right, Mount Pleasant missed a trick here. Mount Pleasant, to me, should have brought in a Dutch, maybe not an expensive top level, but a Dutch coach. Because I think with their academy, the Dutch, they're very focused on the fundamentals when it comes on to football. The Dutch and the Germans, they're very focused on the fundamentals. So I think Mount Pleasant there actually took a step back if they hired a local coach. They should have brought in somebody who can implement their playing style through the academy and also their senior setup and get some cohesion there and maybe be more competitive in this upcoming Caribbean Cup. So I understand why they fired Tapa. You can't really tell the style of play that Tapa play. You know what I mean? But I think he has been very good at Mount Pleasant. You saw his quality that he actually coached at a higher level because he went back and won the JPL. Let me hear say Tapa from Mobile United. Holy crap.
I just said that.
That is possible.
I don't believe it.
That's possible doing it. Tapa Luton Fire said Tapa 2-year contract expire and the club did not want to. So why do they have the word fire then? Expire and fire.
It's not fired. It's not renewed. But it's the same thing. It's like what the man name again? Remember the women football coach? Remember the woman football coach, man? We'll go to the second round of the World Cup and then you just don't renew his contract. Basically, he's not working there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But believe you me, I want to answer somebody. Believe you me, Tapa has a profile in St. James. People will vote for him. You know.
Yeah. I believe that. I think that St. James are top of place.
Right, especially the middle of St. James, right? Don't listen to heart I think.
Yeah. I think Theodore Whitmore has a him have a following there. Put respect on top of name.
Thank you, Ernest. Lauren Donaldson. That's the same thing the JFF did to Lauren Donaldson.
Yeah.
Just go into your contract and then say, "Oh, I didn't fire you," and then we spend weeks and weeks arguing with Dennis Trump.
It's like somebody said, me never run you from me yard, me just tell you to leave.
Yeah. No, we just change the lock on my door. We just change the lock. We just change the lock and we get told big pitbull.
Yeah, man. And I show you what I was, me just put your stuff them outside in the meantime.
To drive, put your stuff them for sun on the road.
Yeah, man. That's a
Yes, no, but that's exactly it. I just changed the locks and I got 2 pit bull in the yard, but I never say you can't come by here. So there you go. So let's get to football now. So Leon Bailey, I was really hoping Leon Bailey would make himself available and give us a surprise comeback against Dominica. I was really hoping that. But whenever he's ready, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the update with Reece Nelson?
Yeah, that the process has been started for the player. So his potential and people, we're not gonna go down the Pika route yet, people, but there'll be something on that as the process. We cannot believe that it's such a jump up in the process for players, even after they receive their citizenship. That tells me that there's a drop off there. Something is not connected there. That players who still got their Jamaican citizenship is still unable to get a passport or something like that.
People who are putting themselves forward as experts and getting passport need to come and address it.
Yeah, and we spoke about that with some of the individuals, and we're gonna have that talked about, people, because I believe that.
And I don't want to hear no conspiracy theory on them something, brother. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
If you put yourself forward that you're able to do something, that you need to do it. Otherwise, allow the man them think.
And I explained that to people on the show early on. I said, if the process getting passport with regional, I don't, it's a different set of people. I think is handling it or whatever the case is.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah. So I hope who's handling it now maybe have a fast way or a better way, but the correct way. But bro, nobody can tell me under heaven, people, that there cannot be some communication through the Ministry of Sports.
You don't need any communication.
And so they understand what's happening with the diaspora and getting players and getting processes expedited for people who's going to represent the country. They can't tell me that there cannot be a discussion with whoever the hierarchy at PICA is. Like that sounds off.
So, let me tell you something. So PICA is national security.
Yeah, I know that.
National security. So the man them wear masquerade like them have the link into national security. It's you just buck up on it. You understand?
Yeah. No, but that's why, because me know it's. Well, Katara, 1 second, because me know it's national security. That's why I said it has to be done through the Ministry of Sports, because that falls under the government as well.
Yes, it does. But it's the one place that you can't give instructions. You can't give instructions to the National Security Division.
You're not giving instructions. You're not giving instructions.
So two places or three: the Bank of Jamaica, National Security, and Auditor General. And the three people you can't chat to them.
Bro, I believe that countries like England, the US, Canada, and those countries, they would have had a way where those they're communicating and let, when they play, so when a person go to the step already and already receive the citizenship, we're talking about the passport stage now.
Yes.
You know, so the checks would have been done, the checks and balances before we got to that part.
If you don't do the thing in the right way, you will come up on roadblocks. If you make certain steps, then it will trigger or trip what they call trip wires. It will trip certain steps.
Yeah, okay,
Remember that remember that passports is not just a Jamaican issue. You have international terrorism considerations, right? You have the money laundering and all those kind of people considerations, right? And so if you do things in a particular way that fits a profile, then you're going to get into trouble. And you're going to run into a dead end. Man must stick to what they know. That's all I'm saying. Remember, I've done this, you know, and I've never had a problem.
Yeah.
So I wish Reid well. I hope it comes through. I hope to see him in Copa. Welcome to Jamrock. The camp where the thugs them camp at. Yeah. Okay. I like the fact that the ballers were here. They got a little bit of understanding, seeing UFTON Mondays. That's the kind of thing I was talking about, you know. I am sure if you talk to Emil Smith-Rowe, he regrets that 10 minutes he played for England. What do you think?
Yeah, especially when him go to Jamaica and see the vibes.
I see the vibes.
Oh God, I think him.
Like,
oh my
God,
bro.
Southgate, what have you done, Southgate? You know what I mean?
I think that's where FIFA should have at least changed. If you don't even get a full 9, if you don't get at least 30 minutes in a game or something for the country, you shouldn't be capped.
No, but they can't keep changing the rules. Man, just for wake up and smell the coffee.
No, I'm not saying changing the rule for him. I just think that that's something they could have looked into, because that's not fair. A player go sits on the bench for a country and they capped. You know,
Dre the DJ, he can't play for Jamaica. He got one cap. And what Gareth Southgate did, I think man need to look at that. Man need to slap Gareth Southgate, brother. You understand? You need a slap Southgate. Remember that. The man wait until it's after 21 years old. What's the age where you have to get the caps?
I think it's 21.
And the man, yeah, and he waited right until after the youth birthday, and then call him up and just cap him. Yeah.
Get there. You look like you hide from the camera. Where do get
no.
Yeah, we had to get some cold breeze. How old?
I get cold breeze, man.
How old it?
No, man, it's after the birthday, man. It's after the 21st birthday.
Yeah. Once you have this, your citizen, it take a day to get your passport. Something.
Thank you.
If Nelson, yeah, because bro, I always wonder what's this hold up, and people say a peaker. No, this something all right, bro. Somebody either don't understand the process, or something is off. Because if they put that, so somebody's lying. Because if a player gets his citizenship and it takes a day to get a passport, something all right. That tells me that something is very off. Because you know what I mean. Well, what is it?
Hold on. What something here? So, who is Jonathan Barson? I delete people message.
Jonathan Barson. What do you mean?
Who's Jonathan Barson? Johan Barson.
Johan. Oh, okay. Johan from Norway, man.
Johan, go easy, Johan.
How many not see him?
But Eagle Republic a timeout, Johan. And then Johan a timeout, man. I want one.
Yeah, come in and see. I'm up on the phone, it a go on.
No, when me I see it.
Come in and see
the man timeout, Dre the DJ.
Yo, let me tell him, if it stop timing out, people. I want
someone please take my money. I don't want it, please.
Please. Yeah, okay.
No, citizenship comes after passport, loot and fire. Then Dre the DJ was hidden by J. Ross. I want to go on and nice something there. I want to deal with. You look like war broke out like a Spain town. So Luton, you have to. It's too tempting. No, you can't joke around your hand. Not with yard, man. You can't joke around with yard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the mud right now.
Man, with PH, brother.
I'm glad you tell me that all go on. Come and say what? People always find a way if you just turn idiot on the job.
Yeah, Jaros, fix it. If I know somebody with PH,
yeah.
You know, you're the man in the Spanish town, whatever I said. No, we're not too far in our world.
Okay, super. So let's get back onto what we were on there.
Good.
Thanks for
so Smith Rowe. So two things. So if you after 21, if you get the cap, then that's it. One and done. You know what I mean? Before 21, you can get up to 3 caps before 21. Eagle Republic was hidden by Jaros. How I go on this thing, brother? Yo, check out what I go on, bro. So outside of that, you know what I mean? You get the citizenship, and then once you get the citizenship, you then apply for the passport. But there is a way. There is a way to do it that it runs smoothly and doesn't trip any wires. Okay, my boss. I don't know nothing about that something later. So
JT, it looks like you gave Bugs Bunny a gun. Okay, I gave Bugs Bunny a gun. Okay.
No, the Norwegian man understand how yard man operates. Someone's dark and bilious. You understand?
Okay, so
I have authorized none of the dub plates. I don't like them. I've listened to them. It's Spraga try, but Spraga run well left the rhythm, and the rhythm I run well left Spraga.
Yeah, man.
That need to mix.
Well, let me control up, but that show you again. Jaros, so no fix things, brother. I don't know what I go on. But people, them, but time it looks like you gave Bugs Bunny a gun. Yeah, people. All right, I'm open to fix it, Jaros. I don't know what just go on a while ago, but I see some other people. Johan Burson, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. So this guy is the #1 Kira Anderson fan. You see me I say, and I'm bridging too as well. So this youth from Norway is if Kira Anderson is not playing, he's like the money a day mash up.
Kira is a good player.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that process there. Whisper, this whole thing about injury and specific injury, I don't really care. He's not in the squad and that's it. You know what I mean? I hope that this is not coming on from Bailey. I hope that, you know, this is not a fallout. You understand? Outside of that, I think we're all systems go. It is what it is. It is whatever we have now. That's what we have. Yeah. Germany. You must have a walking stick. I know the Germany. We know the Germany will play Kilimanjaro. I can criticize anything I want to criticize. I'm a big man, and I said what I said. Anybody with a musical ear listen and knows that the thing is set right. It just needs it needs to be done with a producer in the studio.
Okay. What are you guys talking about, Qatar?
The Spraga Benz dub plate. Okay. Fix it because it is a good. Oh, next for work cripple. Oh, next. I like that. I like the song. I like the choice, but it's just not. You know what I mean?
Many even know say dub plate and. I know say dub plate war fight. Well, Cataract.
I'm saying that the dub, the song made by Spraga Benz, it just needs to be fixed.
Let's give up the show again. Let's give up the show again, people.
Where are you pulling it back to? This is about the game.
Yeah, we don't want to get on the dub plate with.
But the dub plate is part of the game. It's part of the experience. The JFF says they're selling an experience.
Yeah, but we're not selling. We're not playing dub plates right now. You hear my song, official Sean Ice. No, we not hear the song yet, Sean Ice. We not hear the song.
We don't hear the song, so nice. We don't hear the song.
We don't hear the song. We don't hear the song.
Triple
Let me
X send
see.
me a Triple X send me a song, but we don't know. We don't know for that. But send it to the boss, J Taylor, make J Taylor drop it.
Maybe them did a Eagle Republic. Maybe them did hack the channel a while ago. Yeah, me don't know. Cause the man them said the wrench them go rogue a while ago. Never see that happen yet. Or maybe StreamYard infiltrate the system. Let me hear. It's just a dub, said Issa Allen. Saw the guys playing the Beanie Man in training. That was the aim cataract. Oh, that's amazing, bro.
No,
All right,
the aim is that you get fans excited and coming to the stadium. That's why you do a team song. Oh, oh, just like a waving flag. Remember that song? South Africa 2010. That's 14 years ago, and man still play. That still plays in dance. That plays in clubs. That plays at music festivals, doesn't it? Up
so
in Scandinavia.
I tell me say Cataract. I tell me say 3 days before Jamaica play, we discussed dub plate.
No, we're talking about a theme song for the team.
Yeah, but I want to talk football though.
Okay, let's go football. I just said football. I said.
Thank you. Let me just big up yourself. Yeah, big up yourself, Marlon. Tycoon, Kiss, need the team song Cataract. Yeah, some people are still on the team song thing with Cataract.
Yes,
So
maybe team song because
I wait till they get back on that. But as I said, because the show today wasn't necessarily a critique show today, especially that's what I said to you earlier. So people, Kaim Dixon, right? I was telling somebody today about Kaim Dixon. I said, this is why I'm a huge fan of the player, right? The hardest thing to do in football is score a goal. And the player seems to be able to get the ball in the back of the net. I would actually start Kaim Dixon in a game like this, to be honest. I would start Kaim Dixon in a game like this.
I thought we're talking football. You're doing
your here. The plate is different from the song. Oh God, people, we're not
important to people. You don't understand that.
I'm here on my show.
Run the show, so people, we're not talking about the song.
Yeah, we're not talking about the song right now.
We're not talking about what's important to fans. We're talking about starting Kaim Dixon over Mikel Antonio.
But me get a change. Me just say that we just change the argument.
No, you said that to get a big stone in your head. Boop.
No, but bro, right,
next thing somebody hears that and runs with it, like Unseen or Formula.
Why are you thinking what people are gonna think? Like when me talk, brother, I'm gonna think what people are gonna think.
What are you talking to think?
No, I'm not here thinking what people are gonna think about what I'm saying. Like when me talk, like you know what I mean. Like imagine how much time you would have to dedicate to thinking for people. You can't me tell them and allocate my brain space to certain garbage. Like me just
but you just allocated it to put it.
No, I'm trying to get my show back under control, bro. And you want to go and double plate argument with Jeremy Lee. We two want to just
but there's look at how many people are talking about it though.
Bro, I'm saying, bro,
Mikel Antonio starts up front, okay?
Good. Yes, I think that's good.
No
I touched a bit on Mikel Antonio and his whole delegation, and him coming to this game for me has shown that that shows me that he wants to make it to the World Cup.
When he's available, he has to manage his minutes. He's not a young man. And remember, he was very injury prone. I'm surprised he's been through the season without breaking down.
That's true. JT, you're saying JT, you are saying that to put it out there. I say when I lead at them, my job when I lead Kaim Dixon. You why me say this, Lawrence, with Kaim Dixon. When you look at the last game that Kaim Dixon played for Arnett Gardens, he was involved in almost every single goal the team scored. Just like how Shamar Nicholson is the type of player where Shamar Nicholson wasn't scoring for Jamaica at one point, but he was always showing up around the ball in the goal scoring position. There are certain players who have certain quality. People, maybe that's a stretch that he won't start. There's too many other, I think, big, brisky, or stronger players in there to start for him
He
to start.
won't get a game against Donruss. He won't get a game against Domre.
But I think this is
He'll
a game
probably
where
get a game against Dominica.
yeah, well, probably that's true. But I think these are, if Jamaica is winning second half, I think you get those kids in there. If we're winning, keep the defense. No, I think you keep the defense, keep the same defense compact, and then you start experimenting with some of your the more attacking youngsters. Just give them an opportunity there. That's what you're gonna do. You know, because you're gonna keep keeping them on the bench. Yeah, they're training with these guys, but they're not getting football minutes experience. So we are about to tell them for if you come train with the other guys.
I was waiting for you to go there. I was waiting for you to go there. You sneak the player in. First of all, you say, yeah, they must have a one space. And then now it gone up to 6. And then all of a sudden now they must step on the field. And then you're gone to something that's saying they must start. Brother, they're here to be in and around the team. There is something called goal difference. Right? There's something called goal difference.
Okay, so you want to dump it up as much as
7 or 8, because when Guatemala goes there, that's what they're gonna do to Domrep and BVI. What do you think they're gonna do?
Yeah, people, true, but I still think the player is quality, a quality youngster. But I understand your point because you're like, you don't want to be on some tie points thing where you beating Domrep by 1 or 2 and Guatemala give them 7.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want to stamp my authority. I want to move up in the rankings.
Yeah.
I want to
put 12 when we play Guatemala, we have to if we end up playing Guatemala, we're in a position now where we're forced to beat them. We have to beat them, and that's and that's when Guatemala go just park the bus pan way. That's when Guatemala go just park the bus. Whereas if we don't get with top quality players, them as well, it can turn out to be
about B team run things. No, it don't. So I believe that we need to jump on Domrep, break their neck in the first 10 minutes, bang in the goals. You know what I mean? Do like what Greg Lee did against USA. You know what I mean? Just USA or Panama. USA or Panama. Which one? Greg Lee did score. Yeah. USA. Just jump, get that header. 3 minutes.
You want me start? You know, so me never telling them in starting lineup yet, people. We never telling them starting lineup. Just as we're on that. Today, I'm really when me day at work, me get a little chance to think about it. Just looking at the team. Because sometimes when a squad drop in a category, really soaking right away. You know, you kind of say, and you're like, frustrated that some of the players that we want to see is not there. But anytime Jamaica play, I still believe in play with what we have. You see me I say? Still believe in playing with what we have. And in this team, I think I'm going Dishard Bernard and Michael Hector at the back. But the coach is probably going to start Damian Lowe. Dishard Bernard, I think we're going for, okay, you guys, Tavon Gray have to start rotted. You look like Tavon Gray have to start at the right back position. Is any of the local?
Can you just give a starting lineup and stop juggling?
No, I'm looking for a right back. I'm looking, so I have to go Tavon Gray, left back. In this game I would go. In this game I would go.
In all of the games, it's Greg Lee.
I know, but in this game I would probably go John Bell. I will go John Bell in this game.
Crack is whack.
But if Dexter was there, I would go John Bell because I still think that we can maximize that left back position. I know Greg Lee is playing well, but seeing how John Bell goes forward, he goes forward with the ball very well.
John Bell go forward.
Bro, go and look at.
Do you see John Bell go forward? Greg Lee just won promotion to the championship, and then you were trying to replace him with a player who is not even in his squad.
No, the player has been out the last 2 games or whatever. But Cataract, me talk about the players' ability based on after me see him play for Guatemala, play against Guatemala. I looked him up and I said, bro, he's like, I wish some of the things when I see him do, I wish Omari Bell did that for Jamaica. He plays like a winger at the wing back position, bro. It's like an English style of play, but he's not that big of a player in the level where probably age is something that surpass his trajectory, because that's what happened. A lot of players sometimes starting to peak or become better at a later age, late bloomers. And I think he's one of them, bro. The player look fully active. Like him in a them town, him in a them hometown, him in a them village. That's what I've seen out there, bro. So he would be at because, but if Dexter is there, because Dexter shows me that he can score. JT, have you watched John Bell play this season? Marlon, you have to come give this. So Marlon, what do you say? Like, bro, Greg Lee is a really good player, but are we looking at all position for Jamaica to improve at all position? How are we doing this?
Jay Taylor, I'm asking you, I'm begging you. Type in the comments your starting 11. Let's drop a grade on Jay Taylor's starting.
So you hear me say, we're not gonna start him because Dexter's not there. So people, so we're going Greg Lee.
All of a sudden you're going Greg Lee now. All of a sudden when people have a job score by you think you're going Greg Lee.
They're going to job score on it right now. When I say it's a Dexter, what I would, because Dexter, I don't want out. But listen to what I said if Dexter was going to start, I would entertain it, because I want to make sure at least one of my wing backs or one of the senior wing backs who have been playing consistently. I wouldn't start two new wing backs because Tavon Gray seemed like the default player who has to play the right back position now, right? So we have to go with Greg Lee there for solidarity, and yet he has that cohesion with the back line, with the defense there. The coach is probably gonna go a 4-4-2. So I would go basically Ronaldo Cephas on the right. I think who is he gonna go with on the left now? Is that kid Beckford plays? Who's a winger that we have? That I'm missing a player. Oh, I think I'll go Bobby Reid. I'll go Bobby Reid there on the left. I'll go Bobby Reid. That's it. Bobby Reid on the left there. So K-Roy Anderson and K-Roy Anderson. Because the back three, I don't know how the back two is gonna hold up. I think I would go K-Roy Anderson and Damian Lowe, because I don't know how Dishard Bernard and Hector is gonna play together as a back two. They recently played in a back three, so I still want to have a level of security there. So I would go with a Damian Lowe as a buffer, just to clean up do some defensive work there. I would go with Kira Anderson, but the coach is probably gonna go with Daniel Johnson. So he's gonna probably that's the coaches. He's gonna probably go Daniel Johnson low. But I would go.
Why don't you put? We want you to put it down and tape it. We want you to put it down and whatever.
No, but this is how I do my thing, bro. That's so.
Let me can't remember what you're saying. Why are you hiding?
No, that's so you have to just keep up. So it's recorded, so people who are either replaying or watching it for the first time, they will get it. That's how it is, bro. When you're not live, you get it. So as I said, yeah, don't matter distract the rest of the squad, guys. Bobby Reid on the left. So here we got people. Jamali Waite in goal. Jamali Waite in goal. Michael Hector, Dishard Bernard, Greg Lee, Tavon Gray, Damian Lowe, Kira Anderson, Bobby Reid, Ronaldo Cephas. That's the 4-4-2. And then we have a Mikel Antonio and Shamar Nichols up front. That's the team. Okay, they played a whole match against Grenada Nations League away match, so they have played together before in a back two. Okay, that's some good information. That's some good information there. JT love controversy, bro. Today's show has been very peaceful. There has been no controversy, bro. JT, you should not take you so long to name your team. John Bell don't play much for his club. Has played more MLS next game than first team. But you know, bro, it's that's something I just seen it. JT, type it in. Let's see it. Yeah. The thing is this, people, I'm gonna do that. As I said, I want to do that back on the bigger screen when I start to when I start to do that on the bigger screen. Like think a day before the match, we get back to that. But people, subscribe to the channel. People, we want to get to 3,000 subscribers this window. Definitely, we need to get up to 3,000 subscribers. After we get up to 3,000 subscribers, people, I will stop asking for subscribers.
Yo, so man, stop make your girl and subscribe, no man. Stop delete that. 3,000 and bus.
Yeah, people, that's the mission. We want to get to 3,000. And why I want to get to 3,000 is when I get to 3,000, I don't have to ask people to subscribe. I think each year we have a benchmark. We started the channel last year, I think April, May last year. Around then, we started the channel. So the channel
is my squad.
Yeah. So the channel is in the in a year. It's the year anniversary of the channel right now. So and we happen to garner that 2,837 subs. So let's get this summer end in a strong way, people, and we can just get a solid number and round it off to 3,000 subs. That's what we want to do. Get it up to 3,000 subs. All right. But yes, in Cataract, I will have my squad up and stuff when I go back on the screen. But that's my 4-4-2. This is Cataract.
I put up my 4-4-2.
Wait.
Goal.
Who's Gray, Bernard.
Deshaun Bernard and Hector in the middle. Greg Lee starting at left back. The coach is going to put them in CDM.
Did you just take a slide at me there?
Yes, I did. It's not a slide. I'm playing a stone right at you. Damian Lowe, the coach is going to put him in at CDM. Bobby Reid at Cam. Cephas and Daniel Johnson left and right. Midfield. And Boza and Antonio up front.
I'll get some water to drink, Cataract. 1 second.
Yeah. So in the meantime, can I just go rogue? So Reggaeboyz community, I'm not dissing your 5 dub plates and your 400 tickets. I'm not doing that. I am saying that the dub is off key. Just fix it. Why someone just can't take a critique? No. And don't ask what I do, because you people know what I do, so don't do that. You understand? Okay, we gather like 50 people and come to the stadium every time, not one match, every time. Yeah. And we fight when we go away a match and anybody try to diss the team. So don't do that. Thank you, JPS. So if a man do something and you say something about it, man, get all up in their feelings. Don't do that. I'm saying it's a good effort. I like the vibe. I said I like the song. Can you hear the things that are positive, and then just fix it. Get a producer to produce the song. Brilliant, Marks. And who this that said we carry 5 busload of people when we kill Jaro? No, we did not. We killed Kilimanjaro 2 times. Somebody did come with that. I got to deal with that part. Who they try to say we bring 5 busload of people in a skate land? No. Yes, Cataract has a following. I can't help if people come to cheer on Cataract.
There is 2 good comments here, Cataract.
No, Bobby Reid is playing Cam for me.
Okay, let me put Cataract squad back up here.
Or you can play 4 across with DJ and Damian Lowe playing together, and Bobby Reid on the left and Cephas on the left and Bobby Reid on the right. That's the 4. You can play a diamond, but Damian Lowe goes out of shape too much to play a diamond.
Yeah. And I think Damian Lowe starts because we need, I think you're going to need that level of security there. Just to keep things calm and steady, to make sure your team don't go down, let's sure Jamaica don't go down early. And then from there, we start building to our game.
Yeah, but Jason Gordon, the problem I have with the diamond is I don't think that Damian Lowe is disciplined enough to stay in that role. In that you call it link man role. I don't think he's that.
TikTok squad is what? Wait, Bernard Lee, Gray, Cephas, Reid. Oh, he starts Reid. Anderson, Low, Nicholas.
Reid.
Okay, yeah.
Not Adrian Reid.
Yeah. I thought you start Adrian Reid. I was like, okay. But for me, anybody starts this game, I'm actually okay with it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just is what it is.
Right?
No, DC Sam. Casey Palmer is suspended for the first game. Accumulation of yellow cards.
That's the comment I wanted you to DC Sav. That's the comment. Cataract, I need you to address some comments here just for me in the meantime. I'm doing
he's suspended. He's suspended. We were addressing the comments and we were getting lively. He's suspended for accumulation of yellow cards, both him and Dexter Lambakisi. So they're not good for the first game. Okay. Pretty much the same thing, except you brought in Anderson. So
you have something a blow the mic.
The mic? You want me to fix it? Okay, I can fix
it. There's this echo sound.
I can fix that.
Yeah, man. Because I think you're making some good points here. Yeah, people. It's a show today. No, not a lot of ruckus. So we're not gonna do. We just want to keep it positive when it gets closer to the games. I think we have done the critiquing and we have done the whole critique and everything. I think we're not gonna be critiquing. Yeah, man, it sounds marvelous right now. Okay. Yeah, man, it's great now.
But at the end of the day, my place where I have the AC I run. So
yeah, so the fun. We understand.
Right. So basically the difference, it's not really reason with TikTok, but he's put up a squad, you know what I mean? So he hasn't put up Daniel Johnson. So yeah, it is. What
him look like TikTok kind of calm down, man. Time they go rogue one at time,
No, I'm going like a duppy bat, but like find himself.
Yeah, look like TikTok right now start focus. Yeah, man, because me read him comment them and him comment them were actual real comments.
Speaking Republic, I'm not blowing any mic. Nobody said, oh my God, you see what you just caused, J. Taylor?
What happened,
Man, I thought about blow mic. We're not blowing mic. Okay.
God. Jesus.
But my problem with Daniel Johnson, to be honest, though, is that Daniel Johnson hasn't been playing football for a while now. He has been out of the Stoke squad. First on the bench and then out of the Stoke squad since he went and took that penalty and missed that penalty.
Oh, wow. What a miss.
Yeah. I think he's going to be looking for a new squad, a new team.
Yeah. And I think, if the coach doesn't give Kera Anderson any playing time in this game, this would be very strange.
Very strange. Very strange.
That's a player that I really want to see how the coach manages this player, because this is another player I'm going to be putting some pressure on the coach about. Next up, Kera Anderson. I think this kid deserves a little bit more playing time, bro. It's not like we have players out there all the time where it's just way better than him in so many ways. We need to get him a little bit.
He doesn't take care of the football. That's right.
Yeah. That's and
he loses the ball too much for international football.
Yes.
You can do that for Charlton because on the other side of the game, they don't have a skillful players. But you lose the ball in the Copa America, the ball lands at the foot of Messi. The ball lands at the foot of Vinicius Jr. You know what I mean? The ball lands at the foot of Moise Caicedo. You can't lose the ball in international football.
That's why I said I would play him with a Damian Lowe, that in my starting lineup, because he's playing higher. I want him to play a little bit higher up the pitch because I rather him losing the ball in the opponents. Big up yourself, Ethnic. I would want him to I would rather him lose the ball in the opponent's half, Cataract. But I think him and Damian Lowe might be something. But I think you think the coach will start Damian Lowe back in the defense, right? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't. I believe the coach thinks he's onto something.
Okay.
Damian Lowe CDM.
And that's, I feel much better about that. Keep him there until it doesn't work. You see me? Keep him there until it doesn't work. So I really hope the coach don't really experiment too much with that.
The coach
Holy
started with Arsenal squad. No, we can't get
Jesus. Okay. All right, let me take a call from Flavor Max Cataract. Flavor Max, big up yourself, my boss.
Oh,
Big up
God.
yourself, Jay. Cataract, big up yourself, seeing we our listeners. What? JT. I don't have a problem with this squad. I think coach probably and whoever select the side did the best they could have done in terms of availability. Only one person, I personally wasn't satisfied with the side. Rather they give it that spot to a youngster, and it eventually happened was Squareberg. Because in my mind, whenever time I see Squareberg in the side, to me, we are not going anywhere. That's just my opinion.
Wow.
I just said the ball that hit his ceiling.
Yeah. Yes, it is
But
ceiling.
I want to say this too. I see some, especially some young and upcoming YouTubers, where they're treading down a road of controversy and talking loosely for for growth. Probably they think that they can grow that way. And I'm talking about speaking about the likes of Whisper, insinuating that Whisper is not injured. I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that.
I didn't saw that information
Yes,
out there.
there are some young and upcoming YouTubers, I won't call any name, where they are insinuating, they are seeing if somebody posts a dot, they take up that and say that person is sending a message and Whisper really injured or he is taking side for Bailey. We need to cut that out. And people need to be responsible. And if you want to grow your YouTube channel, JT, that is not the way. If you don't have any talent, bro, this is not the way. You have to be responsible. Yes, it's for entertainment too, but you can't just speak loosely and people name and people
people. It's not me, Flavor Max, I talk about it. Me just making you know that right now.
No, it's not you. It's not you.
It's not me. So
I've seen it.
Okay.
Is Whisper really injured? But me see Whisper walk. So what if you can injure but you can walk and talk, but you're not fit enough to play football?
If your teeth are hot, you come like you can't talk. Yeah.
No. We cannot. I don't like that. We cannot just start loose and just throw things out there because be creative, man. And give us something proper. Don't just jump on the Whisper and the Craig Butler wagon because it may work.
I think they're just excited right now, Flavor Max. I think they're just excited right now, like because I think every YouTuber at some point you had that level of excitement. If you look at even the growth of Military Goon them, they used to drop sitting every time as something drop, as pin drop, one video drop. So I know that the young boys them now coming up like pressers them and gunners them.
I'm not calling any name.
We watched some of those shows, like if they're live, as I said, I only watch their lives because I know the information in the actual short videos. I actually even have the information already, or the information is just not out yet. So I don't bother watch those videos because we have the people them for just hit on the line and get it. But Presser as a YouTube is a good upcoming YouTuber. He's putting in his time, making the rounds on channels, getting into a lot of discussion. And I think he's going to figure it out. And I told him about that. I said, don't make the mistake when you did make no, man, me Flavor Max, I'm in a business boy. You attack me, when me just say. I'm not talking anything negative. So I can just talk. Yeah, I'm not talking anything negative. So I say,
I hear me, that's why. Oh, Jesus. Flavor Max.
So
Flavor Max, you be creative one time and call it. And don't mention the
name. But they must be mindful that, come on, man.
Flavor Max, I think you take the Whisper and them thing, the Leon Bailey, them critique too serious.
You go one day without it though.
I think you take it too serious, bro. Flavor, may I be real to you and you will tell me the truth about certain things.
But JT, if it was another player, because I was going to say to you, I never hear the question other players. And over the years, we hear say other players injured or they're not available. And they don't question them. So why questioning a particular player if it was another player? I would like it just the same.
I think
Because
Flavor
it's a
Max, you
whisper,
need to understand YouTube, you know, brother. Them and them have a channel them and try build to, you know. So them for them.
Yeah, but you can't build a channel by trying to break down somebody.
No, but
you have to be responsible to JT.
Yeah, but you have to understand, as young YouTubers, every YouTuber will eventually grow into their own and find the groove. Them just not find the groove yet, bro. So I give them time, and I think they will figure it out, bro. I think they will figure it out, Flavor Max. I don't think you should take it that seriously. It's just, you know, and football opinions sometimes can be very tough, you know, bro. Football opinions can be very harsh, and I think sometimes fans take it a little bit too serious when we come up and
I am not taking it serious, JT, but I'm saying.
Why you never just click the link? Make never just click the link, man, so Ketara can hear you as well.
I can hear him. Click the link. And when you click the link, can you manage to do a stream without saying the words Bailey, Whisper, and Craig Butler? Let's see if you can take that challenge.
Really serious about defending when it comes to Phoenix thing.
God, no, bro.
Play with people, man.
We expect to see in our yardsman uniform with a button. Yo,
with two Rottweiler. In Cataract, you know the Rottweiler them up on English side.
Mercy, bro. Dog, one day can't pass, brother. Put up a Sicky never start calling you. Sicky, come for the stream, but nobody there on duty. Yeah, you understand?
Player man to get serious.
It's not safe, dog.
Yo, Flavor Max, I go get used to the fact say, bro, people are go JT, them three goons are cause more problems than good.
Yo, the hero tell us. The youth them try a thing, and the youth them see a World Cup, and the youth them say, yo, them a boss.
No, man, them are gonna get it right, man. Them are gonna get it right, man. Them are gonna get here and them are gonna figure it out. What they're gonna learn though, what they're doing is not sustainable. Them are gonna learn and me and press a reason because it's a youth. I think him have a flow and him can he remind me a little bit of myself when I just come on YouTube just doing, but I didn't start a channel so early. You see me? But so him have an actual chance though if we go ahead. So I say presser. Some of them news they want to run with brother to the people when they on YouTube before one of them just I say, where them look boy I come with them liar. It's like them man them come a gunfight with marble and with marble and slingshot. No man, they might get it.
Let me tell you. Remember so when you first come by YouTube and they organize and you get the biggest buckling, you know. Them not get no buckling of them idiots. They might forget a couple buckling them in. They might know if they stay up on the right track. You understand me? I said. But listen, I don't think you try to come on every day. If there's no content, there's no content. Don't try to come and make up something. You understand? Don't try to make up something. Because you're going to crash and burn. Remember when it was this and that sports? And what if them coming, man?
Yeah. That's why I said what they're doing, it is not sustainable. So they have to just dive into the football, bro. And if you don't have no news, you just talk to the people them regular about, you know?
Talk about girl or something.
Not about football, man. Football.
Talk about Mbappe.
We talk about football. But at the breaking news, them, bro. When I see the breaking news, them, I said, Jaja. Like, bro, them don't know certain information at one phone call.
Chelsea Chelsea's selling Hutchinson. No, Chelsea has signed Hutchinson. Haven't they triggered his extension?
No current YouTuber should.
Oh God, TikTok.
Up and come on. They need the same thing in the beginning, false information and controversial. TikTok, sometimes you chat out at your rear end, brother. We don't even know what you're talking about. Nobody there criticize. I'm actually more
encouraging and motivating.
I was actually motivating the youths them, so I don't know how you see that.
But the man just give you a compliment and say, boy, I look like you.
Yeah.
Me
Even
no said with the last one. Me no said with the last one. You understand?
a man bipolar is a shame when he comments them.
You know the little cup there we have the pills there for the nurse carrier.
Yeah.
It look like it's
it reached, yes, sir. Is the call a Flavor Max? I was actually explaining to Flavor Max to give the youth them time that they're gonna get there. That's what I was explaining to Flavor Max. Flavor Max thought that the whisper information, and I didn't even watch the video because what am I gonna watch? Oh, Whisper is injured. Great. Like, bro, there's so much cooler things to do during the day. I don't have time to watch that. Because if something serious is really going on with Whisper, I'll just find out from the people who knows what's going on with Whisper. You see me? So that's it, bro. So that's why I don't. But if they have a live and they talking football, I watch any YouTube channel. That's one thing with JT. I watch any YouTube channel. I don't. But how I do is I don't go on your channel if you don't go on my channel. It's just like if you don't come on my yard, Cataract, you're not catch me a yard.
Nobody not come on my yard.
So me still, you know, come on my yard, you just now go see me on your channel, just I get clout. If you clout, I don't need no clout.
Let me tell you something.
I'm a clout machine myself.
Some days I tell them, say, yo, I have nothing to contribute to that topic here. You understand? I may have something, I'm busy. Yeah, 255 people watching and 118 likes.
That much a YouTuber, man. But me go drop
don't
over.
Let me circle over your granny yard, yeah?
Yeah. But more and big up pressers to press and the company for your channel come give you a strength as well. People, the like button is the 3 dots at the top of the right-hand corner. There's a thumbs up. If you're watching on your smartphone, I know it's a different setup, but it's perfect for the smartphone. But we're gonna go back to the big screen because some people say they might watch on them TV and they might say, JT, the thing get rips. But people, it's just that's how business goes sometimes. Sometimes you trim down the process. Yeah, man, Joe Grand Presser is a good youth. Maybe if you go back over him channel, go give him a strength because he always calling and he's ready to go. You see me? So them kind of youth, them always ready to support them as well. So we and Presser them will link up. Actually have a group where it's called Island Creative, and we and Presser them in another group there. We as well, and seeing them formula them we're in that group. Jamaica Island Creative. So you see me, I will link them because we see them you they do good things and they're gonna get there. As I said, everybody's like your game, your football. You're gonna get into your groove. You're gonna figure it out, bro. Because people think when you just come on YouTube, you can just figure it out. No, bro. Sometimes it's like it comes along while you're there. But the good thing about them is they can get to see what the people them in before them were doing. Just like how we're looking at who's the Simon Prestons them who started up the space. And we saw how Simon them do it down to the Ryan them, the JDs, the militaries, the coaches, Dex, Mannings, all of them were before. So we saw how they do it, and then we can come on and add. I know them see how we're doing it as well. They can come on and add. Jay Saguna as well. Jay Saguna wealth of experience on YouTube as well. So him transitioning and starting Jay Saguna TV wasn't difficult, because he was doing that daily. That's what people understand. To become good in this Reggae Boy space, you have to put in your time. You have to put in your hours, your 10,000 hours on YouTube. Not necessarily 10,000 hours. That's a lot of time. But what I'm saying, you got to put in some time going on some of the shows, them talking to other people. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they disagree, sometimes you get the thing up and get that voice going, and people's fans build up trust with you and know, say, yo, that person here, like, come on. We kind of get the drift. But yeah, we're off that. I know. Cataract, and we were on such a good point. And Flavor Max just come chew off the show, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Flavor Max.
I can't even know where to go back. So
yeah, Flavor Max. Yeah, I'm a virgin Flavor Max, but today, bro, you chew off my show, bro. Like the show was actually in our floor.
Have strength for.
The show was in our floor, bro.
I never know where we're there.
We talk about YouTubers. Rated. My last.
I talk about Dublin.
Anyway. Yo, you see,
I bet when they go and talk about Dublin, all of this would happen here.
Yo, put on the button, them, bro. Sicky. Yeah, move like the security of the Mandeville Hospital. Right, I look about
right out of Phoenix Academy with them Rottweiler. And it have a big muscle on it. Yo, let's stop troubling the dog. Let's stop troubling the dog. You know what I'm saying? Stop troubling the dog.
The dog got Jack flavor max. Yeah. You see, Red is a Jack flavor max. And Butler said, flavor max, tell him to shut him out. Be a nice head. Be a nice head. Yeah, man. Flavor max move like the Phoenix Academy security guard. Top flight security. You ever watch a movie when you Friday?
No, but
Did Ice Cube them?
Friday? Oh, no. I was thinking Paul Black, Mall Cop.
Yeah, I was
Flavor Max is a Mall Cop. They have a flashlight though.
Yeah. I was thinking it was Friday with the guy that Michael Epps come out and say, I'm top flight security.
Yo, you know that's one of my favorite movies of all time though.
Yeah.
Ice Cube and Michael Epps. It's funny. Ding! You got knocked up.
Well, yeah.
What about with the curl name again? The weed man.
Bro, what a boy name? You know him, man. You know him, man. That brother there is a good actor, I know.
Smoky Smoke.
Yeah, Smoky Smoke. Yeah, man.
Come around for your money, dog.
Breaking news. Yeah, man. Smoky. Yeah, them man. So Flavor just running like Mr. Butler send him up our yard with the pit bull. Flavor said, "Me have to come up back. Me have to come back up here now."
Come back up here. You know what I want? Don't come back up here.
Yeah, come on.
No, man, and a smoky name Jason go on TV. Hold on, man. People who watch Friday. What the name of the weed man when they have the body for? The cover in the truck, man. In the ice cream truck. Remember the cover in the ice cream truck, man? Yeah, man. Sometimes we have to break topic, you know.
Yeah, that was funny, man.
Big worm.
Oh, Flavor Max, you know, the man didn't stick that name there for you, bro.
Oh, Flavor Max, Paul Blatt, Mall Cop. I like that show. That show is funny.
Yeah, man. The man just come turn the show.
Yo, Flavor Max, the man them say them big worm.
Flavor Max come and say, yo, when Flavor Max come and talk about a while ago, not on the internet him find this now where this happen. Cause me not keep up with that happening, bro. If Whisper is injured and he's not in the team, great. Not great. I'm like, what are we gonna do? You just have to wait till he's back. You see me? I'm not gonna be like, yo, dude. It's not like Dujuan Whisper is a critical player for us right now. Not at this stage. Not saying the player just have the potential to be that going forward. And I would have picked him in my squad. But no, right now I don't think it's a major loss. As I think the coach kind of knows who he's gonna.
I think it's a major loss because I think he would have added quality. But again, it is what it is. It's 3 days before the game. It's the players who are up at the stadium training that we have to work with. Fabian Reid? We don't have Fabian Reid going on. What are you talking about, Fabian Reid? How Fabian Reid drop in? Fabian Reid drop in. Yeah, man, Luton Fire always there, man. Luton Fire always there up at half line, man. Luton Fire, them can't tell about me. You understand? Luton Fire, they always there up with Team Cataract, them there. Right at the top. You understand? Big Chalice and them sitting there, yo. What you mean? We need to get back to them day in a Luton Fire. We need to get back to them day. We not smell so much high grade again. Like 98 and 2002. Luton Fire. We need the Chalice them and the Steamers them for bubble up in a half line, brother. You understand? Fabian Reid is in the squad? No.
Yeah.
If Fabian
yes.
What?
He came in for Corey Burke. We discussed that earlier on the show, bro. May that tell you? I cannot even did I listen.
No, all the time I hear reading, I think about Adrian Reid.
Yeah, one time I tell you about Reid, I tell me see a Bobby Reid.
I never see a Bobby.
I tell you about Reid, I tell me see a Bobby Reid. Yeah,
No, that's good one. No, Bobby Reid.
You think of Bobby Reid alone? You think of Bobby? I only read in our squad. About two hours. About
Citizenship. Right now, people want passport. But won't change citizenship. But have the citizenship, I can't get passport.
it's important to acknowledge younger generation. Let me see what Lee is saying here. It is important to acknowledge younger generation, right, to express themselves through their content. JT, I recall how dedicated and unrestrained you were when you first started. That's true. That's why I have to support them when we see them. I have to, Mr. Lee. Because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Lee. I saw, obviously, I go see some of the same drive and some qualities, not some of the YouTubers, and what you're seeing yourself. So, yeah, man. So I think that them youths, they're going to do it. And they're just going to bring more people into the space. Yo, that's the one next thing with somebody like a bad mind YouTuber them. The man them don't say, man. The man them, that, yo, as me tell you, that's why we even create a group where I'm in that group with Pressa them. We haven't started to collaborate yet, but we're going to do it. We're going to collaborate and we're going to make certain things go on another level. But I have to have a specific plan of how I want to do it because the Jamaican space is a bit limited. The Jamaican space is a bit limited based on its potential if we look on population. So I think the things that I probably want to collaborate with Pressa them is something that has a wider scope that can maybe get us to another level and bring some other fans into the space or lock on to something else going up. So yeah, man. So that's Mr. Lee. I really talk, man. First, I will figure it out. They do accept criticism. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys. Whatever happened to Garfield Reid? Who the man say I'm a clown? I said you're a clown. Oh, Flavor Max. I never said you're a clown. I don't think anybody said that on the show.
Yeah, security, man. Nobody again out here. Stop looking
No.
clown work.
I would never call you a clown on my show.
Yeah, look clown work. Yeah, security, man. Big worm.
5-minute break. Give me a 5.
Oh, you want a 5-minute break or you want me to run the show for 5 minutes? So, what we have here is 3 days to go. Let me start controversially. Every man will go at the match. Or you drop a fire emoji if you are going to the match. Drop a Jamaica flag if you go into the match. If you go into the stadium, drop a Jamaica flag. Brawling. Drop your Jamaica flag if you go into the stadium. If you go into the game, drop your Jamaica flag. Drop your Jamaica flag if you go into the game. Drop your Jamaica flag if you go into the game. Drop your Jamaica flag. All who are going to the game. Oh my God, Owen has got a dual citizenship. Let's see who I get called out. Marcus Mazaya. Marcus, you come offline, Marcus. Father Bling will be in the building. Shaq Paul will be in the building. Jamaica, me crazy will be in the building. You understand? Yeah. Chorus Corniff will be in the building. Yeah, man. Come here, talk to the man. I'm going to go in the building now. You understand? Zebra Firebrain will be in the building. You understand? Yeah, man. Who else are in the building? Drop your Jamaica flag if you go into the game. Drop your Jamaica if you go into the game. Because James, they are getting instruction wrong. We are dealing with the man and we are going at the game. Tycoon, I tell you, say, nah, there, sir. Yeah. Travis Paseo, I'm going to see you drop the flag in a Travis. You understand? So a little bit of man I got the game. 876 stream and now follow them. You understand? So where the grandstand family them there. Because I said to I said to my boy, Luton Fire, them man is a real offline man, you know. Real offline little grandstand, man. We're there at the top. With a sit down during match. We don't tell them a Luton Fire, man. Rasta will stand up in this thing, you know, with a sit down. 1 minute we not sit down. The only time I sit down is when the next team national anthem I play. We beg a sit down. We not stand up for no other national anthem. Yeah, and Logic wanna check in. Check. The man may check in, man. Drop your Jamaica flag emoji, your Jamaica emoji if you check in. You understand? Yeah, man. Stefan, right? I know you have a grandstand, Stefan. You know, rough it up for road that bleacher. But I want some chalice for your blaze. I want to hear the chalice. Like the guinea pepper. You understand? Yeah, man, Marcus. Offline, right under the Jamaica flag. I don't stand anywhere else. That's my spot. If a guy bad, come think you can take that spot there. Right under the Jamaica flag where I stand up. Big, bad, and serious. We're not going nowhere. You understand? Oh, I'm about the ganja smoking that place stuff. Who are bring the Dutch pot cover them? Them things we are promote right now. The Dutch pot cover them. Who are bring the Dutch pot cover them, brother? Want some Dutch pot cover in that place too. Yeah, man. Bring back the old school vibe. Travis, you know, Travis. You can't cover bleachers, Travis. You know, say you can't cover, but you know, Travis. So, big up Travis Peseo and 14 people in the one boxy come from Westmoreland. Big up the eye themselves. Safe travel for the gravel. You understand? There you go. No, my custom. No, I'm not fooling this, brother. I'm not a producer, but we cut dubs every day. You understand? No, he wouldn't be accepted because FIFA is not allowed on the FIFA. Bleachers for kids. Oh, anyway. Bleachers are for the bad man, them. What happened? Who have the Dutch pot cover? I say one Dutch pot in the building. You understand? And R&R, yeah, spread beer room, man. Are you telling people about bus 5, bus load? Yeah, when Jara come as Skateland, the crowd are fall a cataract and them dead again. Remember, say them a 2 times we kill Kilimanjaro. Yeah, that's it. Me have a section, man, RR. What you talk about? Right in a team cataract. The whole of the Veer man them and the Humble Lion man them. They're right in a team cataract. What you talk about? Matsus and the family. Father Bling reach out to the Jamaican flag with the chalice, man. I want to see the cool smoke and the ball of them forget the whole Jamaican vibe. Adapt me that part. The ball of them forget the whole Jamaican vibe. You understand? The weed smoke in the air. You understand? Yeah, man. You have to oh, you're there on the Jamaican land we love sign. That there on the over by the scoreboard. Over by gate 2 and gate 3. You understand? The turnout, I am asking people there. Marco, big up yourself, Mr. General. Yeah, man, we need to have the ball of them need to get some big reggae music I play and some big tune a bounce and some bass line a beat in them chest. Weed smoke, Dutch pot cover, that me a call for. You understand? Me chop with this. You understand? Believe no man. Believe no man. What you mean, man? Man for walk with them Dutch pot cover back, bro. You understand? Really like we have got a Reggaeboyz match. Right? When I go watch England, Germany. You understand?
People, you know what it is? It's June 6th at the National Stadium. Jamaica versus Dom Rep. It's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a Jamaica. And you know what, though, Cataract, the thing about this, though, people, I don't start feeling the vibe yet. I don't know. I haven't. No,
I think because let me also say this to you. We are hand over the button because you just running at the box. You don't even say button. So we know if we run out. I'm encouraging the JFF. Coach Hutchinson, let the fans them come watch the training, brother. I saw it used to go. Brother, it's raining right now, bro. It's raining right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you know they are Kingston, brother. It's raining right now. Father Bling, it's raining.
I hope there's a turnout. That would have been massive if the stadium full up. That would be massive. That would give the guys a huge boost there. And as I said, people, I want 876 Stream to win as well, because for a win for 876 Stream is a win for Jamaica. That's a win for the players get to play in front of a packed stadium. And here's even a brand also making its stamp on its authorities, knowing that listen, we can get this done. So I want that to happen. But that doesn't mean that we don't discuss all sides of the coin on this show. However, whatever it's to be, but that's for another time. But as of right now, June 6th, as we said, June 6th at the National Stadium. You don't know you're gonna be there with the Ultras, Cataract them, offline squad. I know Reggaeboyz community
family.
They have the marching bands coming into the stadium, so that will also be a vibe as well. And big up all the fans who we don't know who they are, but they have been supporting Jamaica from whenever. So big up all the footballers, and we're still gonna root for them. One thing about Jamaica, no matter how we critique with team, when the whistle blow, I don't know about anybody, bro. Sometime when Jamaica play, like me get nervous, like early on in the game. I don't know. I don't really think about it, but bro, me feel so intense when Jamaica is playing early on in the games. That's why I couldn't do watch-alongs before, because me just like, bro, I don't know. I didn't know growing up I would have been such a huge fan of football and the national team. It's because I just want us to reach our full potential. And I think for a lot of us too, a lot of us growing up in Jamaica, and we hear people say, oh, the ball are national. The ball are national. And them time they say, yo,
national.
Them when they're national. And when you see a national playing a regular game with some other money, you see why people say I'm a national.
Yeah,
you see me?
Nowadays every man a cap. That's why I don't want to think cap. J Taylor. Send on Sherman Scott Nick. If I come here to show tonight. Sherman may have a bad selector. I don't Sherman. We're gonna say that. Yo, the man over the rifle club, over the gun club. This I want to beat some can when the anthem are played. Yeah, man. Light up the thing, man.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do that, Sherman Scott, man. You don't know the things that already, man. And the campaign. So they want the security, so no fans are allowed at training. Okay, man, a campaign said them want security, Cataract, so no fans at the training. No, but what? We're not worried about it. Cataract, you're going to the training?
Yeah, I've been to the training. I'm going to another one. That's how I get my vibe. I like to see my horse them, you know. So I know if I put my money down. You see the horse, I sweat and horse, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Brother, I think that's the missing aspect of it. There used to be like 5,000 people in a stadium and watch training. I remember that.
Ready.
Jamaica was playing things. As many people were in the stadium watching the training the day before we played Mexico. Then you have I want you talk about JPL finals. Remember that one? You probably wouldn't have come because you're in Mandeville. But the stadium was full for the day before Mexico. The stadium was full.
Yeah. I can only imagine. And that's understand what you say, bro. Like
because those were the people who couldn't really afford the ticket price, them come and take in the team. I saw them to give them support.
Yeah, I really understand you in there.
Go ahead, come in.
Going to I imagine you just being there at the training, and it's like you're one with the team. And as I said, the people and the team is not in sync as yet. That's a thing. That's the thing that needs to sync up. And it's a balance that we need to strike and get it right. But when you have players like Leon Bailey, them out too, that creates a divide as well, because a lot of local people really love Leon Bailey and his story and him coming up and coming through. So
no, sir. I'm telling you this. The team, I'm trying to think of the last superstar that really pull players in the team. Probably Luton Shelter. Jermaine Hugh.
Jermaine Hugh was I was gonna just say Jermaine Hugh.
Used to pull players into the stadium. Nobody now pull nobody. Let me tell you, nobody now pull nobody like Andy Lowe and Walter Boy. We're looking for that. Let me say this. As high profile as those players were, at training, they would sign autographs. They had the markers. They had those yellow jersey, and people would come and get the player name signed on the jersey. It was a love. And not Brazil, this is England, this is Jamaica. So we must have our own vibe and our own culture. You understand? Just like our artists go in a dance. When I have security, and it's a good thing, brother. You have to have security. I'm not saying you don't have security. I remember say Captain Burrell did have a 9 by the way, you see me. But no man violate the thing, brother. Nowadays, he has to lick down baller, get dirt. You understand? Them time the baller was revered. Baller they coming like politician, like track star, like tourists. You know, rap baller, you know, touch baller. Remember good no man.
That's what I say with them time. No, I say brother, I say national them time, the brother. National.
The man come put on the Jamaica jersey. That's why I keep telling you. That's why I'm so protective over the jersey. Now the ball me average selector. Go on about to the business. You don't know nothing about things.
Yeah, but nobody go back on his own thing.
Why are you trying to muzzle me? We can deal with whatever we deal with.
Yeah.
Shalman Scott, promote the matches when you play. No, I always promote my Reggae Boyz. And Reggae Boyz is my team. You understand? No, Tapper was not the most important player on the 98 Reggae Boyz team.
What about Dean Burton?
Walter Boy.
Dean Burton was the most important player, bro.
Yes, Dean Burton coming up in our
But
last.
I think but the key goals that he scored, I think is what actually got us over the line.
Yeah, but that was the end. T. Got Davis scored that important goal that when we were about to be knocked out. Tapper got his stripes in the World Cup with those 2 goals.
Yeah.
I Walter Boy, man. If anybody who said different, not about it.
Number 98, because promote them. Yeah, man. So, Bama Williams. Yeah, man. Andy Williams was a baller to see Andy Williams in the National Stadium in the middle of the park.
But Andy with the free kick them, but he never draw a crowd. The people who draw a crowd was Walter Boy. You know who else draw a crowd? Pepe.
I'm trying to figure out the one thing, people. Just need a second here. I'm trying to figure out that one thing that was felt in that campaign. That one thing that was felt in that campaign that was so much different from now. I'm wondering if radio had a role to play in that campaign, because I remember growing up, those commercials on the radio was very effective about Jamaica Reggae Boyz at the National Stadium.
It's at the National Stadium. Remember that voice there?
This Sunday, it's like it gets you in a rush. You know, it's like it gets you in a rush. Like brother, like you need to start looking at your ticket right now.
then who was the who voice it? And then I remember there was one that said they said to Mrs. to this.
Yeah,
remember that one?
God, bro. Like, I don't know. So I'm wondering if radio cataract was something that played a major role that it kind of fell off.
Yeah, that what people still listen radio. But what I'm saying to you is how you put it out.
Mm.
The way the man them spoke is not Jamaica land we love. Remember what I said? Jesus saves. Right, simple just a walk around Jamaica. Jesus saves.
Yeah, he was a great marketing strategist.
Jesus saves. Jesus saves. And to me, that's why I mean, Ryan, I move Gigi, but I didn't move like that. But I have to give him credit for that. Believe, no man. You see, the JFF, they just get the youth pay him copyright and take that phrase there, the country would have run with it.
Yeah, that's but an 876 stream them. You see that?
But
No
me
matter
nah,
how
the country don't run with no Jamaica land we love. Brother,
love. Yeah.
cricket, at least they sat down in a meeting and came up with come back to buy now. And look how Jamaican them come back to buy now. I mean, they say it no ram, but
what they did was they attach people to the emotion of the facility and West Indies cricket. And it was, they tap into that. You see, that's something that showed me that 876 stream is very stubborn on that. They're very stubborn. And that's going to be the nail in their coffin. You see that phrase there? The longer, because Miss with them try to do, they put it up on Instagram with, it's nice on the JFF page. And at the end, Jamaica land we love. The National Stadium, Jamaica land we love. Bro, it doesn't hit hard enough. It doesn't connect with the people emotionally. Just drop it. Just drop it. You try to force something for the people them with them now. Bro, it's like you try eat dinner for breakfast. It's just
let me hear 876. You see the quality. Look at the West Indies advertisements for T20 cricket. You've seen those ads, J. Taylor? The one with the man is sitting in the yard and the ball are flying and he might run, daddy. Yeah. Those emotional heartstring thing. You understand?
Yeah. Because you see, people, Jamaicans, we are dreamers, We are dreamers. Let me tell you a little thing. You see, if you see a youth, if you see a youth cleaning car glass, don't think thinking can't own a plane. No matter how down him be, there's something in our people as a nation or as a country where everybody believe they can be something. And so even through marketing, you have to be able to connect with that dream within everyone who's into sports or convert up that patriotism. You see me I say? You have to find a way to find that balance. And I felt that even with the patois out of it, the Jamaica land we love, he doesn't understand that the genius in that was the belief, no man. And that's even gonna enhance brand Jamaica in a way where it can be said by any tourist. You see me? They don't understand, like it's like a wagwan. Every time you go somewhere and somebody says, "Oh, you from Jamaica?" The first thing,
no problem, man.
Wagwan. That was the old one, no problem, man.
Even Barack Obama, when Barack Obama came here, Jamaica, Wagwan. The whole audience erupted. You understand? So we have to work, man. It's Ed Barnes, Kido Sample. Thank you very much. Ed Barnes was the voice. Ed Barnes. Yeah. Say it again, man. Give it again, man. Stadium this Sunday.
Yeah, man. You know that one, man. This National Stadium. The one they give you it's a rush. Yeah. Come see the likes of what and then some of him call out some of the Peter
open 12 noon.
Bro, Qatar, we left Mandeville them time there. Bro, like them time them cousin them have one issues of one. And we are left with like 4 double cab. And we are left Mandeville about 10 o'clock. Reach a stadium. Well, probably, bro, midday. Cause we probably stop at some family house and stuff. So, and them go the game too. And before you start adding car, maybe end up 5-6 people. Enough time coming even from stadium on some night. Them time the accident is very prone to happen. Cause you have some mad dog let out a stadium with some bad car and the road them nice side, Cause remember them time they not cataract a race. We go back all a Mandeville, bro. With a 6-7 car,
I will tell you something. It take you longer to leave the stadium than to watch the match.
Yeah.
It would take you at least an hour to get out of the car park, out of the stadium. Remember me tell you that. And that's with people even sitting down inside the stadium. Because music still a play.
Yeah. Well, so what is it? They have what they do? They have people just standing in the road or something.
No, because remember it's the one little gate, you know.
Mm.
And then the whole of the car them park by the side, and the Nannyville man them have them money, the man park over by Beverly Hills, this so by Tucker Avenue, by Alhambra Inn. You understand? Man park over Swallowfield, man park over Stadium.
All right. Let me say this, people. Let me say this. I can't believe how the Jamaican government hasn't figured this out yet. You know what would have been perfect for Kingston? A tram system. You see, the tram system, when you go to places like Austria, is these are the trains, like mini train car things that run on tracks in the road while car can still drive on the road. Because you see, even the logistics with that, you have your tram where there's a stop at the National Stadium. It's stopping at all the different key points. That's how them places set up a tram system, because people don't drive to games here. People don't drive to games because you just want to get to the point where you can walk to the stadium and remove the hassle. You know, you want to remove the hassle coming out, and then when you get back even to the tram station or something, you're back on the road, back on the highway or something, you can take it. I think, bro, they need to, if they could get the tram system going, they don't have to get the train, because I think train is a thing where it's a little bit maybe harder to sustain. I think if the Chinese want to come in and bring some good trains
Underground. I forgot underground.
with the tunnels. But then I was thinking about the Jamaica with the potential of an earthquake as well. You tend to don't want to go underground when your country is earthquake prone in the Caribbean. That's what I said. The tram system that would free up so much road space in Kingston, even with cars. Because I'm sorry to say, it would have limit even taxi overloads, because the points would have been mapped out in the city. The points would have been mapped out, and you just have those trams going where people have their tickets for the trams where they go on and scam quick, and transport transport costs would actually drop.
But the problem is that tram runs on electricity, and the cost of energy in Jamaica is a lot. So you see, we can talk about things other than football, Jay Taylor.
No. Yes,
So,
as well.
So we're talking about transport and how to deal with the transportation issue. But you know that one thing you forgot, I mean, the man.
I wanted to let you know that this is what the overhead and some of the profits, obviously, from the tram system will have to catch the cost of energy, and that's what's going to be calculated. Does the cost of energy overrides what the actual system is carrying in as far as revenue? And I think there's revenue there, because that thing can go 24/7 and people are always on the move in Kingston. And I think that would free up so much space in Kingston, because you get to a point and it's a move, especially if they want to move. But with everybody in the road beeping, I'm like, yo, but that's all. It's just city planning. I never been to any city planning class, but I think I could city plan. Yeah, man. Me used to. Okay.
All I want to say, Jay, is that we can discuss topics that are not football, because lots of things are related to football, but it's not directly football. So you're correct to talk about transportation, and I want to talk about one mode of transportation that, when I see that happening, I will know the Reggae Boys are back. Man, I walk from Halfway Tree to the stadium. Man, I walk from Crossroads to the stadium.
Oh, that used to go on.
That go on. Champ, when it reached the champs time and the champ style thing, just masses of people like ants. I walk from Halfway Tree, reach a stadium, brother. Like ants.
Yeah.
It was a love, man. It was a love. I want it back, man. I want the Dutch covers back. I want the chalice them back.
So I say everybody want to drive, but bro, the amount of people who take public transport in a Kingston probably outweighs the amount of people who drives. You have to dig into the statistics, and these are some of the things that we're talking about with 876 stream. That's how I look at things. I want to look at the population. How many people? I know there's more people who are access to cars, but there's still gonna be a large majority of people, because if close to everybody in Kingston have a car, there would be nowhere to drive. They would
I have
actually-
2-3 car and 2 answer car, brother. So you're late. But Taylor,
no, that a one person, brother.
don't worry about people. But people rely on public transportation as well. You know what I mean?
Public transportation will always be there. Once you have a working class, it's gonna be public transport because there has to be low class workers based on just how it works.
So Jay Taylor. I there, man. Have a few minutes more with the item.
Yeah, man, and we have 3 minutes to go because we do 2:30. Kiddo Hart Taylor today, he got released by Arsenal, right?
Yeah, he was playing non-league football with Grant. Last.
Damn. What happened there?
That's what happened when you don't take up Jamaica, bro.
Yeah, that's a player where Jamaica could have saved him.
Yeah,
But
we
that-
could have said.
I think that's a player that Jamaica could have saved him. They took too long to pull the plug. Or to pull the trigger on that one. He took too long to pull the trigger on that one. Hey, the Dutch
No, man, it's not like when the Dutch come up at them slap, brother. I like when the goal them score, when them slap it and then them rub it together. Them have a style where them slap and rub. Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. This is great statistic. Stefan them know the reason, you know. Stefan said, no, boss, the cost of energy is determined by the provider. Jamaica has a very high energy cost. Yes, it's provided by the cost of energy is determined by the provider, but the cost of energy is also determined by the market price as well. The energy people trade on these things. So the cost of energy, you talk about how much we're talking about a barrel of oil, or we talk about how much is a barrel of gas. Like when we start talking about what people trade on the market. So I do understand that, and I'm glad you open it up from that side. But another thing, I think it can work, bro, and that's what I say. I think that would solve a lot, especially would help Kingston to just expand. It would help Kingston to even expand so much. And you see, like let me tell you the difference, how people do things. Why I see the difference between, let's say, a European city and a Caribbean city. Let's say there's a big church in an area in Jamaica, like in Kingston. What they do is they basically turn it into, and let's say it's been dormant for how many years. They bring in some people, and the people try to keep it back to its best state, and it's now a stop on an educational tour as part of the history of Jamaica. The journey coming up through slavery, colonization, the whole thing. That's how I realized these people don't let one building just sit there and deteriorate if it's from a specific era. They maintain it. And so when people come to your country, this is a piece of our history. This was just one of the first schools that was ever built. Here go some people. I could mash it down and put some apartment over there.
Jay Taylor, all we are talking about. You see when at the sound time and the dub play time, you know what up. Cause when you walk up by your tangent, which is important, because this is the thing about football, and I want to say this to you. Football breathes life into a lot of things. So we get to learn a lot. And a holistic approach to football. You understand? We talk about transport, we talk about energy, you talk about heritage. That's what it's called, like protected heritage sites and stuff. There's a lot of things. You understand? So, and you want to talk about the tram, all them something. No problem. But it's a mile at a time, we're going to talk about some music and some stuff. Right now, a Shensia need for running Shensia. Give you a hit and run for the thing, Shensia.
Okay. All right. So people, Cataract, no, just give me some clarity there. And me as a person who's a quick learner, I understand. So Cataract is saying now the deal that he wants to have now is when he goes off on his tangent on music, me have to just know say that a theme tangent where I always go off on. So just like how so those things kind of tie into the shows. All right, me get that. I think we can live with that as long as it's not for an entire hour. But I also expect you to also evaluate Cataract where we are in the show, and if it's gonna be a thing where it really deviates. Because sometimes if we're in a flow and that comes up, I wouldn't want you to stop and go off on music I think you can maybe wait till we get further down in the video as well. And
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But if you notice the time when we talk about it, you know, the whole comment section did the flow of that. So you're right. We have to watch what we do, but we have to talk about a lot of things. A lot of things in Jamaica we need to talk about. You understand?
It was fun. This especially because you talked about the whole getting out of the stadium, and quickly I'm thinking, why can't, like, bro? I don't know if we don't have enough people, Cataract, who thinks about solutions in Jamaica, like if things to modify things for it to work for the citizen.
But let's see what they do in it.
JT, majority of the generating plants from the sole provider runs on natural gas, automotive, diesel, oil, and small percentage of renewables. Yes, so that's a thing that we have to try to get to renewables, because renewables, I think some countries are using buses as well that's running off solar energy, and still have the hybrid ability to recharge as well. And if you're getting 30-40% out of solar on anything, you already just cut your costs in 50%. You're only paying for 50% of gas now. So we have to think about things like that as well. But bro, Stefan, a damn thing I love to talk about more time. Like, sorry that people that we go about them thing about. These are things that we think that Jamaicans need to get to know a little bit more about. Not everybody care, but these are some of the things that's slowing down our country. These are some of the things like that's slowing down our country. People who also negotiate certain deals, because I would have so much question to Stefan about that, our providers, and they need to save Paris, Brown, East, and others who aren't committed. Okay, I think he's
East is not coming back inside. Sorry.
He's seeking attention.
You have yourself a nice evening. On that note of madness, you know what I mean? I want to say, live in peace, you know. I watch the Cataract badness, but live in peace and love, man. Yeah, man, let's get up for the thing, man. Get up for the thing. Get up for the thing. June 6th, roll out.
At the National Stadium, Jamaica Reggae Boyz, you know, versus.
But we need an update on the lights. We need an update on the lights.
You get that? It's going to be a game to remember. Huh?
Yeah, man, it's going to be a night to remember. Day to remember. It's going to be a day to remember. Whenever you used to have nighttime game, them it's going to be a day to remember. Yo, but I'm kind of worried about the field, though, JT. Like, I'm going to see some javelin and some discus and some shot put and fling in our stadium over the last couple of weeks. Weekends.
And it's been a good show, people. It's been a really good show. I think we are Cataract. I think it was a good show today, Cataract. Flavor Max.
Hold up and hurry up and get your passport. You understand? Flavor Max, aka Big Worm.
Boom. Yo.
You don't live that one, you know that. Yeah, that's Big Worm.
Flavor Max. Flavor Max.
Go for every show and the right for sports prophecy, you come and get it. People, what that tell you? When they come to it, don't come as sports prophecy with a bubble down.
Yeah, man. I'm blessed up everybody. Flavor Max, them a big. Flavor Max, them name in the space, you know, bro. There's certain commenters like we see in the space and we see them, Carnif, them, Max City, JC Guna, them. So that name is hard to pronounce. JB Ash. What? Is it?
Travis Special. All them down a sense more time.
Game in. Oh, they spell the game.
Scott.
That's different, bro.
Marcus Spazza, David.
TikTok. Stets. Yo, Stets. I must say somebody that from St. Bess. I will place that too. You see me? Let's see who else in the building. Marcus Garvey passed through. Lee passed through. Zibad.
I see never important in this. I take time tiptoe. Speak up the lady themselves. Anita Bell, you don't know. Big up the ladies them.
Let me see where's Miss Tycoon. Everybody, RR.
You don't know. Badness. Saba HD, check in. Yeah, the vibes are the entertainment. They're the man of the boat still, you know. Believe no, man. Big ball of Benzema. Ask about Tyreek Ibnez. They are foreign brother Josh 876. You don't know.
Just call out the name them get there.
I hate that one. Until tomorrow. We have got big screen, man. Because the people them like a little small screen for double thing now. So we have to go big screen. Because tomorrow at Tuesday and the game at Thursday. So we have to large up it.
Yeah, we have got big screen people. We have got big screen tomorrow. So no worry yourself.
Big screen vibes. It's back.
This Sunday, the National Stadium, June 6th, the Jamaican Reggaeboyz versus Dominican Republic. Go out and support the boys. For them say, I can't even say Jamaica land we love. Believe no man.
Bring your queen and leave your machine.
Oh God. Thank you everyone for passing through. Channel.
Security Rambo style.
It was a good vibe. It was a good vibe today. It was a good life. Yeah.
Sherman Scott. You send Sherman number. Come here to know Sherman. Anyhow, cataract juggle on June 6th. You know? I go in the studio and show someone how dubs are cut.
Yeah. Travis Peso, big up yourself too.
Come see man sing tune. Luton Fire.
Yo, Luton Fire, them big artists there, them man, they feel make some big song for the Reggae Boys. Yeah, there's
Diego de la Vega. Diego de la Vega. Them man and the man them feeling, man. That me I tell you, them big up Beanie Man. Them man there.
Big up everybody to make all of the song them. Just shy. Big up yourself, my boss. A song, you know, see song boss here already, my boss. Your boss right now, you know, just shy. Anybody fall on YouTube, you know, say Just Shy. One of the man we have the Just Shy take the first round when he come on to Reggae Boyz song and him coming up with him concept. You know, but and big up everybody. Sean I same drop theme thing that we not hear it yet still. You know? But you don't know. Yeah man, Marcus Gav, everybody man, manners and respect, man. Maximum respect, people, and thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel, people. We don't even know. Creating a space where we can come talk some football. But as I said, the show sometimes we're gonna take our own. It comes with a twist. Cataract is a character twist as well. Turns. You know what I mean? It's like it's not a straight line. Gully. Yeah, man. Like it's from what? Yaldeville to Kingston.
I forgot you for twists and turns of Fern Gully till we get the Irish.
Yeah,
Roots rocking reggae radio.
Yeah. They said this Sunday, Kia just something for the answer radio.
Thursday, man. You mean, man? Did it from Shirley, you know. Wow, we didn't take money. White Roman. Yo, we have to line up. We have to go to the Spanish Town Road and get.
Bro, bless up yourself. We have to work a morning and it's perfect. 12 o'clock.
No, we have the time come things we go deal with. Big up our
so people, tomorrow we turn it up again on a big screen and talk again. All right, Cataract, bless up yourself. We have to jump on.